what's going on? I'm so happy to see you, Lauren. I'm so happy to see Elizabeth, Jerome. Hey, Lisa. How y'all doing? Are y'all ready to talk about Chrisean Rock? Can we please get the likes up, you guys? I told you I was coming back. I just had to take a little taco break. All right. All right. So I hope you guys don't mind. Hey, Cookie Monster. I have my co-host with me. Okay, so my co-host is going to be reading some of the articles. I don't know if you guys know, but Radar Online, they came out today and they exposed Chrisean Rock for the monster that she really is, okay? Rakaya is going to help me. I love me some Rakaya. You guys know who Rakaya is, right? I ate you did saying yes. I just have me a taco pizza. Yes. All right. So we have a lot of things to address. The phone number is already up, so you guys can feel free to call in. So I'm gonna have Rakaya read the article for me, if you guys do not mind. But just to let y'all know, Chrisean Rock, she got hit with another lawsuit because she cannot control herself. She is putting hands on this girl, and this believe happened at the Baddies. This girl that's suing her now is affiliated with the Baddies, and they said that they gave her the papers on Valentine's Day. Ain't that something? February the 14th, she's all by herself. Her baby father is in jail. No friends. And she's been served with another paper. People are saying, how is she going to get out of this? People are saying, Chrisean Rock, you need to stay quiet. But you know what? She put this all on herself. She has to be accountable and responsible for the things that she has done. And it's so sickening that people are just excusing her. And another thing, you guys know Mabu. So this is a male rapper, him right here. They were really close. Chrisean Rock and this guy, they made music together. They hung out together. They did lives together. Honey, they're beefing now. Mabu came out with this guy named Choppa. And do you see that picture in the middle? That is Chrisean Rock. They had a double of Chrisean Rock, somebody that looked like Chrisean Rock, and they were dissing her in the music video, and they got the missing tooth and everything. Like, she has fallen. Like, you have people out here that was once your friends, that once respected you, like, dish you like this. They're humiliating you in front of the world, and she has nobody but that tattoo on her face, and it's so sickening. So, are you guys ready to hear Rakaya? Press one if you guys are ready to hear what Rakaya has to say. Rakaya, that is my doppelganger. That's my twin. That is my twin sister. Okay, Rakaya. I just love that name, Rakaya. All right. Have you guys ever heard a name like that, Rakaya? It's Arabic. It's an Arabic name, Rakaya. And I just love how it sounds. All right. So I'm going to play Rakaya. And you guys you see this article. This article just came out on Radar Online. This is fresh off the topic. Nobody is talking about this. Can you guys look at this date? Because I only do current tea. Look at what does the date say? February the 23rd. That was just yesterday, okay? So this is definitely current, okay? So this is what's going on, and I just wanted to inform you guys. And also, the music video of them mocking her just came out. And just to let you guys know, her life is gone to shits. Like, it is over for her. it's Reynolds. You know, no more Chrisean Rock. Everybody is making fun of her, and she is quiet, and that's the only thing she can do is just stand quiet. So this is Rakaya, and Rakaya had a lot to say about this. Feel free to call in if you have anything to say what Rakaya got to say. And I'm also going to make this video a short video for tomorrow, so be prepared. And when Rakaya come out with this video tomorrow, can you please just watch, click it, and like it, and comment it, even if you heard what Rakaya had to say. Please show her some support. That's my twin. I love her. Rakaya.
I'm absolutely fed up with Chrisean Rock. She's just a walking disaster, clueless about right and wrong. Guess what I stumbled upon? Brace yourselves, folks, because the latest bombshell just dropped on Radar Online. Chrisean Rock, the queen of chaos, is facing yet another lawsuit. Can you believe it? The audacity of her to receive legal papers on Valentine's Day, the day of love. But hey, I guess she's incapable of receiving love when she can't even love herself. Explosive legal drama unfolds as Chrisean Rock faces assault lawsuit outside lavish $1 million mansion. And let's not even get started on her supposed baby daddy, Blueface, who's currently stuck behind bars. This guy doesn't even acknowledge the child, leaving her in the dust. The man she practically worships is locked up, adding another layer to this colossal mess. Before I spill more tea on this chaotic saga, hit that like button, share the drama, and subscribe to the Messy Sweet Spot on YouTube.
Yes.
Oh, and in case you forgot, I'm Rakaya. That's Rakia, your girl through the turbulent world of celebrity madness. Stay tuned for more jaw-dropping updates on this insane roller coaster ride brought to you by Radar Online. So here's the lowdown. Another courageous soul has stepped forward, had enough, and is taking her to court. She claimed she would, and lo and behold, she did it. James Wright is on her tail, and it's all because Chrisean can't seem to keep her hands to herself. But wait, there's more. Another woman is also suing her for the same reason. It's like a broken record with this woman, violent, evil, and completely unable to control her temper. It's downright heartbreaking to witness. In a shocking turn of events, Chrisean Rock, the famed personality associated with the music industry, finds herself embroiled in a legal battle over alleged assault charges. Court documents exclusively obtained by RadarOnline.com reveal that Rock was served legal papers on February 14th at her opulent $1 million residence in Canyon Country, California. The lawsuit, filed by a woman named Irby Lashala, centers around an incident that took place at the premiere of Zeus Network's show Baddies West, in which Rock is accused of assault, battery, and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Lashala recounts in the suit that she approached Rock to offer a friendly greeting and compliment on her appearance. However, what transpired next was a sudden and unprovoked physical assault, leaving Lashala tackled and claiming both physical and psychological injuries. The legal action demands unspecified damages, adding a layer of complexity to Rock's already tumultuous situation. Notably, this is not the first legal challenge for Rock, as she recently faced a separate lawsuit by James Wright Chanel over an alleged backstage assault at Tamar Braxton's show. As the legal drama unfolds, it's worth mentioning that Blueface, another prominent figure in the music industry, remains incarcerated for alleged probation violations. Blueface is set for release on July 2nd, 2024, but this incarceration is just one facet of his current legal troubles. The rapper is also entangled in a defamation lawsuit brought by Jacqueline Martinez, Soulja Boy's girlfriend. Martinez accuses Blueface of making false claims about their past relationship, alleging that her child is his, not Soulja's. The social media feud escalated when Blueface took to Twitter, publicly challenging Soulja Boy to a DNA test. Martinez, having previously served Blueface with legal papers at an LA nightclub, now faces off against the rapper as the legal saga continues to unfold. The riveting legal battles involving Chrisean Rock and Blueface add a layer of intensity to the already high-stakes world of celebrity controversies, leaving fans and spectators eagerly anticipating the next chapter in this unfolding saga. Well, here we are, folks, encapsulating the drama in a nutshell. Oh, wait, did I mention? Chrisean Rock and her former friend, Little Mabu. Remember them being tight? Well, those days are long gone. They're enemies now. Chrisean apparently ditched Little Mabu for none other than Blueface, the man she worships. And guess what? Choppa has some beef with Blueface. So it appears Choppa and Mabu teamed up, pulling a stunt in their music video featuring a Chrisean Rock doppelganger to mock her relentlessly. It's a sad state of affairs for Chrisean, no friends, drowning in lawsuits, and the people she once collaborated with now openly ridiculing her. In the midst of all this chaos, there's the unfortunate image of her with that colossal blue face tattoo plastered across her face. I mean, seriously, how absurd can one person be? Make sure to hit the like button, share the scoop, and subscribe to the Messy Sweet Spot on YouTube. This is your host, Rakaya, signing off. And hey, let me know if you're vibing with the new format. If you dig it, press 5. Until next time, see you later.
All right, that was my girl Rakaya. All right, y'all gotta give it up for my girl Rakaya, honey. Didn't she come through? Didn't she come through? Yes. Come on, Rakaya. Come on, Rakaya. Come on, Rakaya. I love it. 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 Yes, 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 yes. I love it. Lion, I got it. I hear what you're saying, but guess what, Lions? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Shit, you listen to everybody else? You listen to everybody else? She was straight to the point. She was clear. She was very professional. She had personality, okay? So I'm going to go down to our phone line. So feel free. I would love for you guys to all call in. I want to know what you guys think about these new lawsuits and also these guys poking fun at Chrisean Rock. All right. And I just want to say thank you guys for embracing and loving my girl Rakaya. Lion, if you love me, then you embrace my creativity. You would know that everything that I create is an extension of who I am. It's my baby. It's my creativity. So if you love me, please support and love my creation. All right. Because that is a part of who I am. That's a big part of who I am, right? Right. All right, so let's continue on. And just to let you guys know, Rakaya, she's going to be doing all my uploads. If I do uploads going forward, it will be Rakaya. And I would just do the lives, okay? I love that name, Rakaya. Oh, I love that name. Oh, my goodness. If I had a daughter, I would name her Rakaya. All right, so let's go on. Calling from 346, you're live on the air. How you doing? Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about everything?
My thoughts is this is how I feel. I'm not taking up for Chrisean. You know, I like Chrisean. I love her. Okay, everybody makes mistakes. They keep on saying about what she did. They talking about her and stuff like that. But shit, it could be they got people who don't have money going through the same problem that she going through. So why it's got to be so much chaos because what's she doing? Nobody's talking about Ashanti and NLE.
But why are you deflecting? Why are you But why are you deflecting?
It's not deflecting. I'm just like.
What do you know what deflecting is? Is when we're talking about one problem, then you go off and you want to compare it to another problem. That's deflecting.
Yes,
so please stop deflecting. Okay, but like that's excusing and deflecting. Let's not do that. Let's be accountable, right? We want to be accountable, and that's the issue that we have with Chrisean Rock, not being accountable.
No, I'm not. I'm not taking up for her. She not right the things that she do. I'm not saying, she right the shit
So
that
why
she do.
don't we keep it on Chrisean Rock? Because at the end of the day, the topic is not about Ashanti and it's not about Cardi B. It's about Rock.
Yeah, but okay, that's not right. Cause God don't judge. So why everybody?
You said what? Who does not judge? Who doesn't judge?
God. nobody. So why everybody
Hold
y'all
on.
getting
Did you
paid
just
for
say
judging?
God does
She's
not
still gonna make her
judge?
money.
Hold
She's still
on.
gonna make her
Let
money
me get this
regardless.
right. Okay, so what God do you believe in that don't judge? Did you say
I
God?
believe in God. I believe in God.
Everybody
Everybody's
have
sitting
different
on this
gods, so I
earth.
have no idea what you're referring
I
to.
believe in God. Everybody's sitting on this earth. She's not perfect. No, I'm not gonna say, oh, she right for certain things. No, she don't. She not right.
Got
But
it.
like, they can't
And,
constantly
and
judge
you
this
say,
girl. She on
hold
the
on, I'm
street.
still
She's young.
lost. When you said God does
She's
not
still a baby.
judge, did she just say God doesn't judge? Did you say God doesn't judge?
Yes, I did.
Who said?
That's the
What's
case.
your
Everybody
pastor?
That's
What's your pastor
everybody be
name?
burning their head.
What is your pastor name?
He's not a judgment guy. He does. That's the case. Everybody burning their hell.
Okay, well,
Everybody doing wrong on this.
okay, but
Everybody. She
that's
ain't
your
perfect.
belief.
I'm doing wrong still. You doing wrong by judging her.
That's
Okay, everybody doing
but that's your
her. Like,
belief.
come on.
But
That's wrong with black community
that
right
is your
now.
personal
'Cause we don't
belief. You can't
know
push your
that's wrong with
beliefs
black
on.
community right.
That's your personal belief. You can't push your beliefs on me. Chrisean Rock, she judge people. She talk about people being too dark skinned.
Yeah,
She
do.
talk about people being
I'm not saying
ugly.
she right about
So it's
I'm not
horrible.
saying
And
she
that's
right about
why
like, yes,
she
do
have
judge.
the Chopper and Mabu making fun of her. Did you see the mockery they put in the video of that girl?
Seen it. It was seen it. I
It's
seen
a
the little
what?
fake liquor showing on there. I seen all that. Yeah, I did. I did.
Yeah.
Mabu mad because what she did to him. So it doesn't matter. They try to get
Because
back at her
she
for
did
what?
him wrong. She don't have friends. She betrays all of her friends. She does people wrong, and it's not right. She did little Mabu
Yeah,
wrong.
that's true.
Little Mabu is only what 18, 19 years old. She's 24.
18, yeah.
He's only 18. She's 24. She's supposed to have been the big sister, the one looking out, and it's so sad.
But you don't know. But you don't know what happened on that end. You can't say what she doing.
I
matter, but you
do
don't
know what
Mabu-
happened. I do. She told me.
Well, like I say, we need to start sticking together more instead of criticizing each other. Like I'm not.
So
saying
do you
Chrisean
have that
right. A lot of
same
things
talking point when
she
she
just don't-
hit James?
fucked up shit.
Did you tell her that when she hit James? Did you tell her that when she
Okay,
hit that other girl?
Did you see that she hit James?
Yes.
She was there when she hit James.
Yes.
Okay, wait. You have proof that she hit James?
Oh my
If that's
God,
the case,
really? But I thought you were supposed to bring the peace. What happened to the peace?
I am bringing the people, but you don't have proof that she hit James. I want to see the proof. Nobody don't have proof that she
Okay,
hit James.
so did you see proof that she hit that girl that's suing her now?
I ain't see nothing. I don't see no proof. I ain't see no proof. I wasn't there, so I don't know. I wasn't there.
Okay, what about
I
all the
wasn't there.
fights?
It's just like,
What about
I'm
all
like,
the fights she had on Baddie's show?
Okay, everybody was fighting on Baddie's show.
Oh,
Everybody
that's
was fighting, not just her.
deflecting. But what happened with the peace?
Everybody
She
was
fights
fighting.
everybody.
It's
That's
Baddie.
why
That's
Vicky
what
Woe
Baddie
sued
for, it's a
her.
fight.
She
Everybody
did
was fighting
that, and
Baddie.
that's why Vicky O sued her because she tried to get people jumped and stuff. No, that's not right.
No, she jumped because her sister threatened to kick her in her stomach. She couldn't fight her sister, so she got her friends to fight her.
We're
Was she was
talking
right
about
for that?
Vicky
No,
Woe.
because at the end of the day, that's your sister. That's your sister. You don't get somebody else to fight your sister.
You shouldn't
At
be
the end
fighting
of
at
the day, yes,
all.
she was wrong for
You
that.
shouldn't
But
be
her
fighting
sister
at
was wrong
all.
for that, what she did too. All of them wrong. Not just her. All of them. She's so young. She make mistakes like everybody else make mistakes. Nobody ain't perfect. That's why God died for our sins. Nobody ain't perfect. Everybody, all of us doing wrong. And I'm from Louisiana. I'm in Texas now, but I'm from Louisiana, and I know I did a lot of dirt. But guess what? I confess to my sins.
Well, that's your religion. Everybody doesn't believe in your beliefs.
Everybody do wrong. Not just everybody do wrong. Her, everybody else. You,
and that's why they should go to jail. That's
they
why that's why they
What's her
should
name?
go to jail because they're criminals.
wrong.
They're criminals.
Yeah.
They need to go to jail We need to lock them up and get them off the
No.
streets. Yes.
Well, a lot of them need to be locked up. In it's a lot of them.
Yeah, and
Just
start
the
with
ones.
Chrisean
It's like
Rock. She's the biggest one out here.
yeah, yeah. But I don't
So
think that
that's
people
why
deserve
she's
to go to
getting
jail.
hit with all these lawsuits. She do deserve to go to jail. If you do the
Well, we
crime,
gonna see if
you
it
do.
works. We
Have you
gonna
ever
see
heard
if
that?
we
You
gonna
do the
see
crime, you do the
we
time.
gonna see how things turn. We gonna see how things turn out. If that happens, we gonna see how things turn out.
You see,
'Cause
she quiet.
we
Why
gonna
she
see.
so quiet? Because she knows she wrong.
Because
Because
it's
she
too
knows she
much going
guilty.
on. It's too much going on. It's too much judgmental. It's too much
Oh
going
God,
on. I'll be
she
quiet.
judge people. She the
I'll
one
be
that judged the
quiet.
most.
I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet too. It's too much going on. Everybody's talking about her, but it's a lot of people doing wrong.
But
who
she
hit
loves that.
motherfuckers, who kill
She,
motherfuckers, and they
but,
still and
but
they
she
out of jail.
loves
They
that.
not even just
She go
Boosie.
right
Look
to
at
the
Boosie.
man
Look
that
at
judged
Boosie.
her.
Look at
She
Boosie.
go
Look
right
at
to the man that
Boosie.
dogged her out. She
Look,
likes
he on
it.
this-
She
he
likes to
living
be
on the earth
judged.
right
She
now.
likes to be
He out
dogged
here
out.
walking right now.
She likes it.
So what's
She
so
love
different?
it. She
Who?
loves this.
Who likes it?
Chrisean Rock, Blueface judge her, mistreat
Yeah.
her all the time, and she loves that man. Okay? She loves this. She
Yeah.
loves it. She loves
Yeah.
chaos. She loves drama. That's why she was on the baddies.
But that's her job. That's what she get paid for. Y'all know
And
that's
she
her
love
job.
it.
That's how she got.
And
That's what
she
that's
love
why she at
it.
what she at now. That's what she do.
You right.
She
That's
do
what
that.
she
She do
do.
that for a living.
And
So why
honey,
people talking about it?
she was doing it outside of her living, and that's why she's getting sued. That's why
No,
she's getting
she
sued.
wasn't doing. Before she got famous, she wasn't doing that. She was a good girl. She wasn't doing all that.
I'm
She made
talking about
Blueface. She wasn't
outside
doing all that.
filming. Outside filming, she was hitting on these individuals that are suing her.
But they disrespected her. The only way she'll get out character, they disrespected her. When they
Oh,
disrespect
stop
her,
it.
yes, I'll get out character. Somebody disrespect me. They
Well, you
disrespected
shouldn't.
her. So,
Because
yeah, of course
if
she gonna be
somebody
like that.
disrespects
You'll be
you
like that. Somebody
and you get out of
disrespect you, you'll be
character,
the
you're
same
going
way.
to jail. You're going to jail.
Not necessary, because they got
Yeah.
people who got out of character. They still walking right now.
Well, that's very
living their life.
unfortunate. That's unfortunate. We need to make it law that the state press the charges because these individuals are
I
not.
agree.
We need to get these people off the street. Off the street.
Yeah, I
Nobody
agree.
want dangerous people
I agree.
that don't know how to control their emotions, that always lashes out. They are a menace to society.
Well, I mean,
People
want to
feel
this.
safe
Okay.
when they walk out the streets.
I
People want to feel safe.
I understand. Okay, let me tell you something like this. Okay, I'm not taking up for her. I've been through like similar to what she going through. Like, okay, I'm diagnosed with trauma. Okay, it do have you like with a lot of anger inside, built up inside. You know, it's hard for you to trust It's harder for you to trust anybody because you don't know who to trust. You don't know somebody that who plotting out behind your back. You don't know what's going on. You know, people. I be confused. You know what I'm saying? I be thinking negative. I be thinking they talking about me, or you know what I'm saying?
Right, because you
That's
could
what
be
I've been through.
paranoid. You might be
So,
paranoid.
Paranoid, right. So, you know what I'm saying? She going through the same stuff, like dealing with her family, like with my family. I got touched on by my stepdaddy.
But you know
The
what?
other family
346.
members. The same
You
thing
cannot
with
compare
her.
yourself
But
to
one thing
her.
I'm
You
not doing
cannot. She
people. I'm
has
not doing it.
money. She has privilege. She can get out. I don't know why you're trying to save her because she would not save you. She don't care about you. All she care about is her money and herself. I don't understand why you throwing yourself in front of her when she don't care about
I'm
you.
not into her. I'm just saying that don't judge. People need to stop judging because they got people who don't have money going through the same shit. They got people who got money right now.
Okay,
going
but
through worse and
346.
shit. But
You know what goes in the hood. I want to hug you right now if I could. But you know that people judge in the hood. You know people judge in the black community, and that stuff ain't gonna stop. They gonna always judge.
right.
So why are you coming up here talking
You're
about trying to do this fairy tale kumbaya stuff because your girl is in the fire. Because 9 out of 10, if Chrisean Rock was on her live, talking and geeking about somebody like Bonnie, if Chrisean Rock was on her live dragging Bonnie, you would be all for it. You would be all for her dragging Bonnie, wouldn't you?
She on drugs. Jay-Z beating the fuck out of her. Nobody.
We don't have to do all that cussing. Please, let's not cuss. Let's please not cuss. But I don't know why you bringing up all these celebrities that have nothing to do with Chrisean Rock.
Okay, what's different from Chrisean and Cardi B and Outfit? What's different from them?
Leave that alone.
What's the difference?
Leave that. It's a big difference.
It's the same thing with them. What's different?
Cardi B is grown,
right? Sexy Red. What about Sexy Red?
Oh my God! Why are you deflecting? Like we're talking about Chrisean Rock.
Y'all judging people, but it's wrong. Nobody judging him.
Yes, they do. Everybody judge Sexy Red. Everybody gets it.
Y'all know she ain't got nobody who can bag her up.
Oh my God, Blueface gonna bag her up. Marsh gonna bag her up. Blueface gonna bag her up. Barsh gonna bragging her up. Well, that's what she chose. Didn't she chose that? But didn't she choose that?
What Boosie gonna do? Boosie gonna play.
Blueface. Okay, but why? This is what I don't understand. Help me out with this. You trying to save her, but she told you she don't want to be saved. Don't you should respect her wishes?
I didn't see that.
Well, she did. She said she does not want to be saved. You guys in the comment section, didn't Chrisean Rock tell everybody she did not want to be saved? Please leave her alone. She gonna do what she want to do. She gonna be with Blueface and ain't nothing y'all can do about it. She is willing to be with a man that dogs her out, mistreat her, and she's still gonna be with him. So imagine what she'd do with you.
What's different from her? What she going through, and then what other people going through?
Don't compare.
She ain't got nobody to back her.
Don't compare.
She ain't got no family members to protect her.
Let's not compare.
She ain't got no manager to protect her.
Oh my God, she got a whole bunch of sisters. Have you seen China? Talk to China. China says she loves that girl. China loves that girl. You need to talk to China. You need to talk to China. You need to talk to China.
Yeah, I like China. I like her.
Okay, then. Well, you know she got family that love her.
But it's not like that. Not like that. That's the case. She would be doing the things that, I don't think she got good support.
Stop excusing her. She doing this stuff because she want to do it.
Yeah, that's true too. But she gonna get tired one day when she. You don't know when she gonna get tired.
She chasing fame right now. She trying to get to Hollywood.
You know, when they say when a woman tired, they gonna get fed up. Okay, that's how they gonna be. Let's see. Let's look at it like that. When a woman get fed up, she'll get fed up, and I hope she, do better. She got her.
Well,
son.
Some people don't make it to leave. Some people end up 6 feet under. Okay, everybody don't have a leaving it like story.
That. We just go pray for her and try to, so she can change her life. We do have a junior.
Them popos gonna come after her and gonna lock her up.
Yeah.
But I appreciate you calling, babe. I'm going to let you go right now, okay? I appreciate you. All right, calling from 424. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about this?
Yeah, I hope the previous caller is on the line right now. Girl, you're very ignorant. I'm not sure what God you're worshiping. There is something called the Judgment Day when you pass away. So everyone is judged, sweetheart. And us holding Chrisean accountable, that's not judge. It's called accountability. Now, I don't understand why she's going so hard for her and for her to compare her to Cardi B and Offset. Cardi B and Offset, they're married. So when you're married, you have the right to fight. Chrisean was out of this situation. She took her butt right back over there to this situation. Now, do I think that it's cool that they are trolling her in their video? No, but you got to look at this is karma, okay? All of this is karma for her behavior. From her making a video when Jaden was pregnant with Journey, the little girl, saying that she should have got rid of the baby because Blue didn't want her. Now she can't take what's coming back to her. Unfortunately, she brought this on herself. Mm-hmm. She had ample amount of time to leave that boy alone.
Yeah. God gave her a way to leave. And she told God to kiss her butt and leave her alone.
Yeah. And it's just so funny to me how the previous caller, you defended somebody. Oh, I didn't see that. So why are you even on the phone? If you can't stay on topic, why call in? You know, you can support someone while holding them accountable. And Chrisean about to be 24 next month. She's grown.
Yes, she is. And she's a mother.
Grown. We're not talking about someone.
Did we forget she's a whole mother?
Somebody that's 20, 21, 22. She's 24.
And a mother at that.
It's a whole laundry list, unfortunately, of her, where she was sitting up here bragging about the previous situation that she got off on in self-defense. You know, come on now. At some point, you know, you keep knocking at the door, accountability is there, and it's there for her. She has more money and resources than a lot of people older than her and the people around her age. And this is what she chooses to do with it. She had people around her that cared about her. After a while, people that care about you, they're going to pull away, and they're going to love you from a distance because that starts to pull them down.
And she mistreated them.
Yeah. You know, like, hello?
They need to hear your voice, girl. Keep talking. They need to hear you.
It's just like at some point in the whole, well, I didn't see this, I didn't see that. Well, baby, you be saying your boyfriend cheat on you. You still trying to make it work with him. Make that make sense. Make that make sense. Like, you know, this whole we shouldn't be judged and we shouldn't be judged, and that's the case, we should get rid of the criminal justice system, right? We should stop being judged by a jury of our peers, right? Like, oh, okay then. That was the biggest load of bull crap I ever heard, and she had no argument, no facts to substantiate what she was saying based off of how she feels. I feel. And it sounds like she has a whole lot of trauma intertwined with her, where she trauma bonding with Chrisean.
Mm-hmm.
Chrisean's life is not your life, sweetheart. They're not. You know, this girl has assaulted people regularly, and to say, oh, well, that's her job. Okay, so would you feel that way against a police officer then? That's off duty? Doesn't have his badge with him, just going around slamming people down?
Right.
Like, make the ignorance make sense, please, because it ain't master for me. You have to know when to turn it off and turn it on, especially when nobody is posing you a threat. That's all I wanted to say.
Well, you said a lot. I was enjoying your commentary. I was just sitting back listening.
Nah, it's just fine. Like that last caller, like that's scary. Like people like her make me reconsider if I want to have kids, to be honest, because that's the mentality that you have, and you're gonna pass it on to your kids, and it's just gonna keep spreading and spreading and spreading. So nobody's supposed to be held accountable. Nobody.
No, they don't want nobody to be held accountable. Everything excuse. They didn't do that. The government, they mama, they daddy, the school, the block, they scared. Everything is somebody else's fault. No accountability. Just excuses and just deflecting. That's what they love to do. They love to deflect. They love to point the finger. They love to compare to somebody else.
Yeah. And what kills me even most about a lot of these social media influencers, you get famous off of putting your business on the internet for attention and for fame. And then when you get an audience that connects to you from whatever, wavelength, then, and they genuinely want to give you advice and opinion. Oh, y'all need to mind y'all business, da-da-da-da. Well, how about you stop putting your business on the internet for us to see, and we won't have none of your business to mind?
Hello, somebody. You preaching tonight.
How about you stop doing that? How about you go get a regular 9 to 5 and keep your business in-house then?
Yes.
But in this case, sweetheart, you have a child involved. You have a child involved. And anybody that's human and is seeing your erratic behavior and saying that you're not changing whatsoever, you're going around getting tagged up a man that's locked up in jail. God gave you the pathway to leave him alone, and you steady choosing to crash out. Yes, we're going to say something, because at this point, it's bigger than you. It's that child that we're worried about.
Right.
Just being honest. But that's all I got to say. I'm gonna get off and let somebody else talk.
Oh, girl, you are so good. I can listen to you talk all night.
Yeah, I mean, at one point I used to feel bad for Chrisean. I'm not gonna lie. What's her name? Devious Hot Topics. Yeah, I used to support her at some point, but when I started, just kept seeing the repetitive behavior and the erratic behavior and stuff like that, I'm like, oh no. And I refuse to think all of this is on Blue. I think she had these characteristics in her prior to getting with Blue, and her getting with Blue has only made it worse because now she has fame, you know. Now she has fame, and she's trying to keep that going. But, I mean, we there is a thing called karma. I'm going to need people to stop saying karma is a phrase when that's a real thing. Everything that's coming her way, she's getting. From her sitting up here taunting James after the incident, it's coming back her way.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't even have, she didn't have to get on live and do none of that. From her sitting up here going after Mabu, knowing that he wrote the song, like, girl, you forgetting it's documented that he was literally up there vocally producing you and writing your words?
Yeah.
Like,
trying to help
everything is
her
coming
at
back. And
her lowest time. He was there for her.
Yeah. And I hate to say this as well, no disrespect to Junior whatsoever, because it's not intended. Even the people that's talking about her baby, that's karma for her talking about other folk kids. Sitting up here telling Jaden what she should have did with Journey when she was pregnant. Now look at you, baby. You went through hell while you was pregnant by Blue. After that man looked you in the eye, not once, not twice, 3 times, told you he didn't want no baby with you. And you kept this one. Now she's stuck. You done bad-mouthed Zeus. You know, I don't see her modeling any more things with, what's it called, Fashion Nova. So chances are she has probably burnt the bridge with them too. Yeah. She has literally marketed herself to be a liability.
Yes.
She's marketed herself to be a liability, and it ain't nobody's fault but hers. And it's crazy because all these other celebrities that were behind her and everything like that, these people ain't saying a word now. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, I do, girl.
But, you know,
they used to be coming out the top. Little baby, this person, that person.
Yeah. And it's just like, you know, often people fail to realize when Erykah Badu said, universe, do your thing, she didn't specify which character to do it to. See, that's what people not understanding. You got to be very specific. She said, universe, do your thing. Universe could decide to handle Blue, which she kept taking care of, and now she's dubbing the black with Chrisean. Hopefully after this, you know, hopefully she learns, you know, and does what she needs to do to take care of herself. Oh, Sandiva says she trashed Fashion Nova's clothes. Oh, that's crazy.
Wow.
Whatever
she really did
why she doesn't even have a brand deal.
Wow. How could she do that? And she run
That's
her mouth
crazy.
too much. You know, she offended so many Muslims, girl.
Yeah. I just, that's crazy. I didn't know that girl. You know what's sad is because Chrisean is a beautiful girl. You know, beautiful girl. She could have easily flipped that deal with Fashion Nova. But, yeah, that's
she might have looks,
like
but she
that.
don't got common sense, and that's what you need. Because at this rate, I seen some ugly people doing it Fashion Nova. You don't need to be pretty for Fashion Nova, but you gotta have common sense.
Yeah, this is like she keeps doing stuff. So I mean,
and I don't think she
don't
care
know.
about them looks anyway. How she put that tattoo all on her face.
I mean, yeah, and her attitude is very nasty. It's interesting to me when it pertains to her, like how she acts. She needs a mental evaluation. She really does, and hopefully she got the right lawyer team around her. And yeah, but it's long overdue for some accountability for her. I'm sorry, she's had chance after chance after chance.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
She's had chance after chance to get it together. And she just,
don't want
she
to
keeps
get
playing
it
with
together. She told you she don't want to. She don't save
and
her. She don't want to be saved. Go ahead.
And that's another thing too that the other caller said that just sounds so stupid to me. Talking about she had her sister jump because her sister said she was gonna kick her in the stomach. First off, baby, you got camera crews, you got security. Ain't no way Zeus was gonna let Tasteki run up on that girl like that. And second of all, at the end of the day, the best way for Chrisean to handle that would have been after she dropped that baby, her and her sister square up. But she didn't want to do that. And after the reunion I saw, hell, I see why.
What happened at the reunion?
Tasteki gave Tasteki gave E.T. a tour of the entire stage. She set that girl down inside a chair, proceeded to beat her up. She yanked her up out the chair. It just wasn't nothing nice. It wasn't nothing nice. And it's for James suing her, based off the amount I saw, it's like only like 20-something K or something. It looked like to me he just want his medical bills paid.
I would have sued way more than that. 25 ain't nothing.
Exactly. So that's why I said I don't feel
that.
like it's not a money grab. If somebody's suing you for that, 9 times out of 10, it's medical expenses.
She make that in 4 hours.
Yeah, like it's just you said to make it in 4 hours.
That's what she said, didn't she, y'all?
Caught up in
she said when she get on Snapchat, they pay her $23,000 for what 3 hours or 4 hours. She said that. Yeah, came out of her mouth.
See, it's really coming hard to believe anything that's coming out of Chrisean's mouth because there's so much video footage of her being arrogant and boasting, and it's contradicting her actions or previous things. Like she's been caught up in so many lies. So I just, even when she found out she was 5 months pregnant with Junior, crying, the baby's here, girl, stop. Are you forgetting on Blueface's birthday, you went live before you were even showing to let the whole world know that you were pregnant? So how is it 5 months down the line you didn't know you was pregnant? Cut it out. See, crap like that. Hello? Crap like that. Crap like that. The baby's here, bro. The baby's here, bro. You knew the baby was in your uterus when you went live. In January last year, your little pink velour suit.
She don't even have a good relationship with Petey no more.
You know what? I kind of don't blame Petey to a degree. I'm just curious to know why he's not in school, to be honest.
You said why he's not in school?
Yeah, because the live where he was asking her to, take him off of live and don't mention his name, which I understand because if you're a D1 athlete in the school they look at your social media, okay? They look at that. And so, I'm just curious to know, what happened? Why isn't he in school?
I don't know, but they say his ass jailing now. He's in jail.
Well, it looked like Chrisean on her way while she made that snarky remark talking about he went to jail because he was with the family. Well, baby, you're not with the family. You still going to jail.
All the people around her is going to jail. Isn't that a sign? Isn't that something evil? All the people around you are going bad. Everybody going to jail. Something wrong with her.
Yeah, something ain't right, but, whether she goes to jail, whatever the judge does, whatever the jury does, she needs to get help and she needs to be held accountable and forced to sit still and just reassess her life. Because the route she's going is not good. And then on top of that, all the drinking she's doing and smoking, like I saw a picture of her, like when she was on.
They wanted me to tell y'all he out now. Well, where he at? Because I sure don't see him with him.
Well, he probably keeping his distance from her. That girl is a liability, and she don't listen to nobody. So I don't know, but she needs to take heed to these warning signs because Blue's in jail. He can't touch you no more. You can't do any of that, and you've had warning sign after warning sign. The first time somebody encouraged you to have an abortion, that should have let you know that that's not the man for you. He does not see a family. He does not want to have a family with you. He tried to pay you to leave. You still didn't want to do it. So, I don't know, but I got to go. Let somebody else hop up on here and share their perspective.
All right. Well, I thank you for calling in. We're going to let you go. Now, I had 2 callers. Y'all was waiting, then y'all hung up. Y'all don't like to wait. Y'all are not patient. I remember back in the day when I used to have these phone lines open, we used to have 30 callers. I would have people waiting for 4 to 3 hours, girl, to speak on this telephone. Now y'all don't even want to wait 2 minutes. Ooh, the times have changed. All right, so I don't have any callers now. 111, where you at? Call in, hurry up right now so I can just click on you. And the other caller, you are here. Okay, 111, hey. How you doing, Anonymous? Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts on all this?
Well, I think that your topic is right. Everyone turned on Chrisean, and this whole diss that came out today was, everybody's just making a joke out of her.
Yeah,
and
her own people.
It's really her own people. The little Mabu, I mean, she had an opportunity to really, go big with him, and for him to come out with an opt for her and make this diss is really, really bad. But you're just seeing a whole cycle of all these people in her life turning against her, and it's really sad, and I honestly, I kind of think that she's strung out.
I heard that she was on that Tina Snow. We call it Tina. Is that true? She really on Tina Snow?
Well, we saw the lines on the table on her last live. We know that Blue was, we allegedly that what he was doing before he left. Who knows? I mean, they were spending a lot of time together before he left, and it wouldn't surprise me if he got her hooked on whatever he was on.
Yeah, I can see that because she want to do everything Blueface does. She's like so obsessed with him, and if he said, "Come on, Snows, blow everything," she would do it. I believe she would do, and he want to get her hook on it because he want to see her going down too. And I know he does that. Tina Snow, remember he's always rubbing that nose, and he had that big old bump on the nose too.
And it wouldn't surprise me if he left her in his house with a house full of coke, or
let's say Tina
whatever.
Snow, child.
Snow, and let her kind of crash out, and that's what it seemed like she did. But at this time, she's got hit with this lawsuit, $1.7 million. I'm not going to speak about her baby, but I will just say she's a woman that's dealing with a child that has medical issues. She's got a lot of things right now that she's facing, and it's just, I think, like the last caller said, I just think that it's karma at this point, I think that karma's really hitting her bad, and she had to really turn away. Zeus, she lost her contract, with them, apparently. I mean, we don't really know, because what I am also hearing is that this is all for a show, an upcoming show that they're doing, Crazy in Love 3. So that's the other thing that I've been hearing. But I mean, I don't really know.
The lies. It ain't no show. Blueface is in jail. They say he might not even make it out this year, child. Ain't no show. That is what they wanted to twist it and turn it for people to believe. They want to keep this front up like they got it going on because it's all about the image, and they trying to get out the hole by faking it till they make it. That's what they doing. Faking it till they make it.
Mhm. And he just been gassing her up, and I think she got kicked out of his house. I think Blue and all of them got her kicked out of that house. I think she's dealing with some CPS calls, and she's got she's on the run. I think she's on the run. And
did you hear on Valentine's Day she got served with the papers of the lawsuit? Ain't that sad? On Valentine's Day, she probably thought it was like Blueface was sending her flowers from jail or something.
I mean, just every time the doorbell rings, she thinks it's something from Blue. And it's, she's getting served. And I heard that she turned herself in today, that she has turned herself in somewhere in the past couple of days. So
now we would have been heard about that. TMZ would have been on that.
Yeah, but we don't really know. She's not come out, but at this point, this is just what I just think it's really sad. But at this point, we have some delusional callers, and then we have some callers that are in reality. I mean, at first, yes, we were following Chrisean. We all were. But at some point, you just have to look at the facts and see. It's not judgmental. It's looking at the facts and holding a person accountable for what they're doing. So
but you know what?
That's just,
we have to hold her accountable, because we have to make an example. We have kids that are looking at her, and we have to hold her accountable so they know we're not tolerating this. This will not fly. We got to start cleaning up this community. It's enough is enough now.
I mean, because look, I mean, I have a niece, her exact age, that just had a baby. What advice would I give to her? What advice would you give your daughter? I mean, would you give the last caller that was and the callers that are calling in as far as like going hard for her behavior and all that, I'm like, what would you really tell your niece? Because if my niece was acting like that, I would have a couple of choice words for her. And we would, and if she's being blasted all over the internet, being made a joke of, and maybe this is funny for them, I don't know, but she's playing with her life, it looks like at this point, and at some point as adults, we kind of need to step up and say, this is not acceptable.
I got something to say about that. When you people want to say, oh my God, she's getting making fun of, well, you know what she did to that 18-year-old. Do you know he's 18? He's a child. He is so innocent. And Chrisean Rock was supposed to be his elder, and look what she did to him. She betrayed him. Her boyfriend was out here emasculating him, saying that he wants to go up in his dookie hole, okay? And she stood by and she ain't say nothing. After that 18-year-old tried to have her back and was there for her when Blueface was an effing with him, he put his neck on a line for her to help her out, to put her on the map when it comes to music. When she did that song with Mabu, everybody was so excited about her, and it's because he did
views.
That. And that's why you did that. What? Like, She is destructive to anybody that try to help her out. And I see you in the comments saying, you should see comment. She's going to say, well, because we said that Chrisean Rock is a high probability that she's over there sniffing that Tina Snow because Blueface on that Tina. And guess what? Whatever Blueface on, she on. And if she don't want to be on, Blueface gonna want her to be on, so he won't feel alone. And if he go down, he want her to go down too. And okay,
Yep,
and
exactly.
she worship him so much. So Sand in the comments gonna talk about something. Don't forget, she would not do that because she saw her mom go down from the snow. And I say she is following right in her mother footsteps. She have seen her mama get put down by a man too. And that did not stop her from being with a man that put her down. She is following right in line with her mother footsteps, okay?
Exactly. And I feel like, I'm like, she's, to me, she just is strung out like her mom. Her mom, as she claims it, was strung out, and it's not anything to, I'm not saying it I'm not trying to be, but this is what she saw growing up. So why would you think that seeing the lines on the tape, like everybody saw, so nobody saw that? We all saw it. It was on the table. And her behavior, if you're being honest with yourself and you're living actually in reality or whatever, my niece was behaving the way she's behaving, tattooing her face, doing all this kind of craziness, not doing this, not focusing on the things that she needs to focus on as far as her child. I would think she's on drugs too, or whatever.
Snow. Yeah, on that snow. And let me tell you something, Kat. Listen, I'm not mad, but you know what? Scratch that. I am mad. I am highly mad. I am very upset. I am very disappointed in Chrisean Rock because she is an individual. She had it all. Do you understand? Like, so many people are inspired by her. They related to her. And what does she do? She failed everybody in herself. And she goes right back into the devil's den. Okay, when God made a way for her, God gave her a pathway to leave, to be prosperous, to say things and do things in His will. But she decides to not go that way and to go to the devil, okay? She did that, and that was a mockery because you don't play with religion. Either you're hot or you're cold. But all this lukewarm, and she's doing it in a display in front of people. A lot of people felt like she was only using religion to gain sympathy, but she was not taking it serious because it was not adding up in her everyday life. Christian is not something you just label. It's a way of walk of life. It's the walk. It's the talk. It's everything. Okay? And you can see it ain't adding up. Okay? So she may fool the young, naive ones that are being misled by her, that think it's okay to get back with a guy like Blueface that's putting her down and define it as love. Oh my God, that is so disgusting how she's leading all of these kids that are following her. They think it's okay because they see her do it. So yes, I am extremely mad. I am upset. I am over the moon mad. You damn right about it.
Well, I am, I just, at this point, if she just, even Tasiki's blowing up. Everybody, they're just out. Like, if anybody, she should have responded to anything. People are saying she shouldn't have responded. But it's really surprising to me that she didn't respond to the allegations of Bonnie coming out saying that Tasiki and Blueface and her had they had a threesome today. I mean, I'm just like, where is Chrisean? Where has she disappeared to? Why isn't she responding to any of these allegations?
This is my first time hearing about that. I don't know Takeshi, but I can tell she does have some morals and values about herself, and I highly doubt that she would be so low to mess around with Blueface. I could be wrong, but I doubt it. Bonnie, on the other hand, she seems like she just wants attention. She is so loud. She is so flamboyant. She is so annoying. It's like, I would say anything to pay attention to me. Hello, she's just screaming. Okay, she is so annoying.
I know. She is. She absolutely is. But she's out here. I mean, that's not the only thing that she said. She made a lot of allegations. She said a lot of things. She's the one who actually, they all came out and said, they're all doing this for the show and blah, 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 blah. But I just would think that Chrisean would respond to at least that. You know what I mean?
How
she's
could
just
she
not responding to anything.
Is she laid out on that Tina Snow? She's laid
You're
out.
right. That's the only that proves my point. She's strung out. That's what I said. I believe it. I think she's out. I think she's completely out there. Because we all know her to be a fighter. We all know her to be damn near a bully to everyone that she comes around. She makes sure that she lets them know where she's standing. So I'm just, there has to be something really going on. And we all know it's legal troubles and all these things coming out. I guess the smart thing for her to do would be to not say anything at this point. She probably is doing the best thing for her right now. It's just being silent. She has court coming up. She probably just needs to lay low, and she's got so much coming at her. We don't really know. But unfortunately, she lost a lot of her fans because unfortunately, before all this shit hit the fan, she came out, telling everybody where to go and how to get there. And she doesn't have the support anymore that she used to have. So that's maybe I'm sure maybe she'll get it back. I don't really know. But what I do know is that she's facing a lot right now. It's really hard. But, I mean, I just can't stand people coming on here making excuses. Would you make that same excuse for your niece or your daughter the same age? I don't get it. I don't get how people are right now, after everything that they've heard and seen, can sit here and say,
you know what?
We need to give her.
What I feel about those people? I feel they do her a disservice. I think that they are really harming her. You know what it's like? It's like you have a drunk friend, and your drunk friend says, I'm fine, I can drive home by myself. I'm going to say, no, you're not driving. Give me those keys. You're not going anywhere.
Right.
Sit your butt down. Sit down. No. You're staying here tonight. You're not going nowhere. I don't care. And they're like, no, let them go. They're fine. They fine. Stop judging them. Oh, God, stop judging them. Let them get in the car. Go ahead, friend. You fine. Okay, you failed once or twice. That's okay. Get in the car and drive. You fine. Okay? They're pushing you, and they're excusing you to your death. They do you no justice. No justice at all.
But what you see is Marsh out here, everybody's living their best life. Everybody's living their best life except her. You know what I mean? She's the one sitting there, after everything's got Marsh. Even her, the nanny has been living her best life, doing her thing, promoting her stuff. Jaden is out there just promoting her stuff, having, back-to-back bookings, doing her thing, taking care of her kids, doing what she's got to do. Everybody is kind of moved on and doing their thing, except Chrisean has decided, I'm gonna not do anything with my life until Blueface steps out of jail.
Oh God.
I mean, and we're supposed to support that?
No,
but what I'm saying
no
is, look,
way. You know why? Because we see how this ends. We know how this ends. And you know what? I'm going to shove it up there. You know what? Like they say, these callers that excuse her and they do her a disservice, they always say she's young. You're right. You are young. We know what's going on and you don't. When you're young, you tend to be naive. When you're young, you tend to be ignorant to common sense and what goes on in life. So if you're going to be young, well, you're going to stay there. Because we know best and you don't. You're young. Remember that.
And the thing that's going to separate them, those young ones, are the ones who listen and the ones who don't. That's it. Nothing else. Because there's those young ones who, when people, and I'm sure there's been multiple people. I mean, she's got people all over the world giving her advice, telling her what to do, how to, and then she should know the people that are bashing her. But I'm sure she's got 11 siblings and a mother and a father. And I'm sure aunts and uncles. She's got to know right from wrong. She has chosen not to listen.
You know she knows right from wrong. Doesn't she stay in the Bible? Doesn't she stay in the church? Doesn't she stay people around her? I am so sick of the excuse. And I have to say this. Lucifer himself, wasn't he an angel? Don't he know right from wrong? But he chooses wrong every single time. He is a fallen angel. He know right from wrong, but what does he do? He chooses wrong on purpose.
Exactly. There just has to be. I mean, we've been doing this charade, this saga for. I mean, I just started following her, maybe over the last year. But before that, I didn't know anything about her. She has blown up so much where she's always on my screen. So I'm just like, I'm like, what's going on with this? And then, you're seeing this woman, plastering this man's face on, mug shot on her face. And she's actually starting a trend. And I've seen all these videos of these kids. I'm glad actually that she stopped promoting her music and stuff, because these kids have been getting. She's completely motivating the youth in the wrong direction, in my opinion. And so for me, if you're going to say, if you would tell your daughter and your niece, hey, follow Chrisean, then put your hand up. Follow Chrisean, do what she's doing. If you would say that, if you would honestly say that at night when you go to sleep, that I would support my niece or my nephew or my cousin or my child in doing what Chrisean is doing, then put your hand up and say, I support them. I mean, you can support them, but you have to, give them correction. There's no, she has to be corrected. She has to be corrected. We all have to be corrected. You can't go because you all know what she's going to face when she turns 40 years old looking at herself in the mirror. You all know what she's going to have to face. And it's not going to be pretty for her. She's going to be like, what the hell did I do?
She's going to say, why didn't nobody tell me? Why did you guys warn me? Why nobody told me it was going to be like this? I wish y'all would have told me.
But what she said? She said, she told us all, I don't want to be saved. You're
Yes,
right
she
about that.
did. Yes,
She
I
did
was
tell us
right
all that.
there. I was right there.
I was right there too. And she said, I don't want to be saved. Y'all can go and do what you need to do, but don't worry about my business because I don't need your saving. You know, and she told us all where to go and how to get there. We all remember that. That's why she lost, over 500,000 followers.
Yeah. It was like she had a demon inside of her talking. It was not the Chrisean Rock I grew to know. That was not her.
No, it wasn't. You see her face almost had contorted. It changed. It was dark. It wasn't even, she didn't even look the same way anymore. The last time I seen her, I was like, who is this? I was like, who is this?
And
And if
that's why
y'all,
she did with the tattoo. That tattoo is another form of a ritual.
her face was dark. And I was like, okay, well, shit.
And they over there supporting it.
The
They're supporting that tattoo on her face. What happened when she's being too young? Like, they always pick and choose with a young.
Right. Right. And NLE and Blueface hasn't stepped out and said one word about defending his so-called woman that she just looks like a fool. Like,
you know why?
This whole video that came out.
Blueface have his boo or his girlfriend, a man girl, in jail. They're having the blast time. He's really enjoying being in jail with his man.
You think so?
I know so. Come on now. First of all, when it comes to food, he don't even care about food. You see what he eat. It looks like he eat jail food when he's at home.
He likes it.
He's not missing anything when it comes to a meal, a shower. He barely shower, so that don't care. All he cares about is pumping and dumping. And when I tell you, from the stories I hear about some of these gay men in the jail cell, they are getting treated like princesses, and some of them getting slutted all around, but they love it. They love getting smutted out.
Lord.
Yes. So he's having a time of his life.
Message we got from him.
And you know what else?
He was like,
what goes on
here.
in jail stays in jail. I guess he don't have to worry about it coming on out.
Yeah. I mean, they can't do, it's pretty private in there. But
if that's the case, we would have been hearing a whole bunch of stories about men doing it, and we know it happens, but they don't talk about it. What goes on in there stays in there.
It stays in there, and then even the men that come out of there, they won't. They have a seat. Like, it's almost like they sign a disclosure agreement when they come out of there. They don't talk about it.
Yeah, men can keep secrets. Men can keep secrets. Women can't hold their water. Women gonna talk.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I mean, the last message we got, he was like, "I love it in here. It's great. I'm having a blast time of my life." I mean,
I'm sure he's been there before. So, I'm sure he's been there before. And you know what? That's why he was doing all these crimes. He was begging to get back in there. He's been so peaceful in there.
I thought the same thing.
He's so
Gigi.
peaceful.
I thought the same thing. I was like, it's almost like he's doing this stuff to go in, and he was so happy.
Yeah. He don't have no stress. He don't have no worries. He don't got to worry about nothing. He is at home. He is in peace.
And he can control his whole circus from in the jail. Anyway, he don't even need to be on the outside. He actually is controlling his circus better from inside. Everybody's going crazy over him. It's nuts. I'm like, I've never seen anything like this before besides Nature Boy, who's on trial right now for leading a cult.
God.
But
Should we talk about that? I didn't want to get into it, but what do you think? You think we should try?
Well, there's only a couple people who have his whole trial. and you're gonna have to follow her because
Nick
she
at
only
night.
had put it out in increments.
Neek. You talking about
Yeah,
Neek? Yeah, that's my
yeah.
girl.
So only
That's
her. So
my
she has
girl.
put it out, huh?
That's my
Yeah,
girl.
my girl. Yeah, she's awesome. I love her.
Yeah, she is. I love her
And
too.
so, but if you follow her, I mean, it's just I don't think you're going to get enough traction on it, Gigi, and it's too much drama. She
Yeah,
even is
and
getting
you know
threats.
what? Yeah. Oh, yeah. She's getting threats.
She's getting threats from the tribe.
No way.
And
You know
they're,
what?
yes,
Thank
they're
you.
trying to
I
deactivate
thank
her
you.
page and all this
Oh
kind of stuff
God. Oh
because
God.
they were like, why are you? How did you get coverage to the trial and all this
Oh
stuff? And
no.
she's like been defending herself all day. They're coming at her like a cult. So I would stay out of that shit.
I'm gonna stay out. You know why? Because I wanna, you know what? I wanna do top tier commentary. I'm tired of dumpster diving. I have dumpster dive for a long time now, and it's time for me to get out the gutter. And that's why I came out with this character, part of me, Raquelia. So I'm
Mhm.
excited about that, and I want to do coverage in the future like Beyonce, Taylor Swift, like Bravo,
Mhm.
like top tier
Mhm.
commentary stuff like Weekly, Daily.
Mhm.
Talk about real life news. Like I'm ready to
Yeah,
go
I
in
mean, I
that
think that's the
direction.
best way to
Yes,
go.
yeah, I'm ready to
It's
go in
like
that
having
direction now.
like when you come
Yeah.
out, don't just stick to one topic. Have a multiple everything that's hot. You have to
Yes.
research everything that's hot and put it
Yes.
out there. And then
Yes.
that's where when
And
people see a
grow,
combination of all the
grow
things they
my
want to talk about,
audience.
then they
Yes.
click in.
And grow my
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah, you have to grow your audience with the most, and you have to click on the top hot topics and just and then zone in on one of them every once in a
And you
while.
know what I need to
That's what I
do?
see a lot of people
You know
doing.
what else I need to do? That I have a horrible issue. I need to get up early in the morning. When I tell you these news posts, they hit early in the morning, and I'm waking up like around 2 or 3 o'clock. So I have to change my whole, thingamajig. I got to get up in the morning.
Can I be honest with you?
Yes.
So a lot of times because I love your channel, I'm always look, I'm Black Pearl, by the way.
Oh my
And
God, you're Black Pearl.
I come on
Hey,
here
I
all
had
the
no
time.
idea. Hi, Black
Yeah,
Pearl. Hold on,
so
I
I
gotta
come on
take
here
it
all the
in.
time,
I
and
have to
I'm like,
take it in. Oh my God, give me a
I'm always
hug.
in there.
But go
And
ahead,
so
give
I'm
me
like,
honest.
but
I want some critiques. Go ahead.
so I just think that see, damn, you made me lose my train of thought. I just had it. I was about to give you some gems. Lead me on where were we at?
I was saying that I have to get up in the morning to get the news because I have an issue.
Okay. So I noticed that a lot of times your media hits after the fact. So sometimes when we get to it, it's kind of like we've already discussed it or it's already been out there for a minute. And just like you said, maybe you're just maybe behind the algorithm. I'm not sure how that works because I'm the YouTuber.
I am. Like I said, I get up late
But
and I have to work on that. So thank you. And I'm glad that you brung it to me.
because I'm like, I mean, I love to hear your take, but sometimes we want to hear it. We want to hear it fresh and hot off the press.
Yes, you do. Hot off
and I
the
want to hear it
topic,
from you.
as you deserve. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
so
better.
sometimes
I'm gonna make you proud of me.
Whenever I've heard you hit a topic like right off the top, I'm in. But a lot of times you come in later and you give your topic, your information about it, and I'm like, okay, cool. But I think that would be really just being on top of every story that comes out if you want to, because some people are interested in just going through YouTube.
Right. Yeah,
And
that would help.
looking at topics and And we just want, sometimes I'll go to your page first and see that you haven't put a story out yet.
Mm. I'm going to do better.
So that
I'm going to give more. I'm going to do better. I'm going to put out more videos, and I'm going to go live more. So I'm going to do more. I'm going to work harder.
I think and I'm with you, and so I support you. But I just wanted to come on here and just say, yeah, I mean, I'm with you on a lot of things. There's just a lot of people that come in here. I think they're still delusional about what's really happening right now. Sometimes when things happen, you have to shift gears. And I think a lot of people are just kind of still living in what they felt about her in the past. But now that she's, she's changed. Things have changed. There's a lot of new developments and stuff that you have to analyze. That's just the way things go. And we all can agree maybe she hasn't made the best decisions. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we should give her some advice on how to, you know what I mean? If that's where you're going with it, but we have to be realistic in the fact that she has definitely steered in a wrong direction, and people are definitely turning against her. They're making fun of her. They're telling stories about her, and I don't know. Do you think she can get out of this, Gigi?
The only way she can get out of this if she distance herself from Blueface and be serious. She is making a mockery. Yeah. She's playing with religion. She's playing with her audience. And she plays everybody. She's not a genuine person. She's not an honest person. She got up here making us feeling like, we're on this journey with her from fighting Blueface, that he is really harming her, and she wants to escape this nightmare. All along, she's loving it. Oh my God. And I see people in the comment section, they say, I have to stop yelling. And I apologize. I do have an issue. I don't have an issue for real, but I have an issue. I get very passionate and I start yelling and I can't help myself. So I have to tone that down.
I know if you're yelling at me or about if you're passionate.
Yeah, I'm not yelling at you. I'm not yelling at you.
You're passionate.
Mm-hmm.
And that's and when things come out, and I think just when things come out about her that may be like this, people might want to hear about it. You know what I mean? But other than that, I don't think a lot of people want to hear about this anymore, like consistently.
Yeah.
But unless it depends on what happens daily on the news, and that's why I see a lot of people like keeping up with it. That's why I would be like, I don't know if I could ever be a blogger, because it's just you have to really be in tune with everything that's going on at all hours, because anything can happen, But as far as like Neek and the whole Nature Boy, I mean, do you have any thoughts about him?
You know what? I have one thought about it. I'm going to mind my business when it comes to that. I care for Neek at night, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry that she's going through that. I wish that on nobody. I can't even imagine how that feels. But I don't ever want to feel that. So I'm going to leave that situation alone. And like I said, that's not even where I want to go. I would just jump on it just because my audience want to talk about it. But I really want to do, like, I like impressive setup. I like the Chronicle speech setup. I like, non-problematic, just talking about celebrity gossip. But am I problematic? I don't know. I can do that with my uploads, but when it comes to here, I think I'm more controversial. If I'm going to be honest with myself, I am controversial. I think I have it just naturally. I I try not to be controversial at times, but naturally, if I just let myself loose, I am very controversial. So I probably do more live streams about real life topics and things of that nature.
I'm really interested. I'm really into like when you. I feel so passionate when you talk about crime subjects.
Yeah, I can do that
Like,
more.
but I mean, again, it's gonna be just. What do you enjoy? What do you like to really talk about? What is your like? What do you get the most passionate about when you talk? Because that's really where you're gonna find. What do you like? What topics do you like? That's what
You know
I've always wanted
what?
to ask you.
It's like we're in a bedroom, okay? It's like I'm a pleaser, so I cannot stand when the other spouses say, "What do you like?" I'm like, "No, just give me direction." Like that's just what I'm used to. I'm just used to get you give me direction. You give me what you want me to do, and I would do it well. And you are proud of what I did because I did exactly what you wanted me to do. That's how I'm used to working, but I guess I do have to. And I guess Porter said I need to work on my confidence, and I do lack confidence. Yes, I am. I'm very insecure. I gotta, I guess, drive the boat, but I have to work. I gotta get there to learn how to drive and navigate. But I am a pleaser, so it's like, okay, if you guys want to talk about this, come on, let's jump on that. If y'all want to talk about this, let's jump on that. So
You know
I
what
still
you're
have to
like? You know
navigate
what you're
that.
like.
Huh?
You're okay. You're like to me if you're like to if you were driving a boat and you're like, everybody get on, we can go wherever you want.
Yes.
And everybody gets on the boat. Everybody gets on the boat. Everybody piles on, and then everybody's like, "I want to go that way," and then you're like, "Nah, fuck you, motherfuckers! I'm going this way."
No, no,
This
I'm
is
not
what.
like
That's how
that.
you
I'm
do
like,
it.
okay, we're going that way. Let's go there. I'm going to give you the best scenic route. You're going to have a great time and let's go. No, I'm not like that. I'm not going to twist it on you. I just don't want you to get on the boat and say, "Well, it doesn't matter. It's wherever you want to go." If I'm saying, "Where do you want to go?" Please have some sense of direction. I just like having direction. I guess I was
Yeah,
raised that
I hear.
way to have direction. My parents are very strict, disciplined. They always gave me direction, where I should go, how I should. So I'm just used to
Mm-hmm.
that. And I like it. I guess I'm accustomed to it. I like it. I like it. I like it from my friends. I like my friends to be more, bossy. I like my mates to
Uh-huh.
be bossy, have a sense of
Uh-huh.
direction, very confident, you know. I like it.
Right. Well, and but just that's I'm always gonna give you my opinion, and I just was my
Please
first
do.
time calling in. I just come in here and say a few words about what I thought, but I'm gonna let some other callers come up.
Okay, ahead. You have
Are you
something
there?
else? Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Do you have other callers in the queue?
Just one more.
Okay. Yeah, but I mean, I really enjoy you, and I enjoy your content. You're gonna find where you need to be, but as far as this whole situation is concerned, I'm at this point. I am at first. Let me just say, at first I was compassionate because I'm like, man, this poor girl. Of course you're like, poor girl, Chrisean, going through this thing, and then you see her behavior. You see what everywhere she goes, there's a shooting or somebody's going to jail or there's a fight or something's going on. It's like, what? When do people that represent what they preach bring peace? Because I haven't really seen her bringing peace anywhere,
Mm.
you know.
Yeah, no, she
And so
has
I'm just
not.
like,
She has not brung peace. You know what else I gotta say? Okay,
what?
so when you're talking about like when I get on the boat, I'm gonna be all yelling and screaming and stuff. Only way I think I get that way if, say for instance, like I'm taking you everywhere you want to go, and I'm doing a good job with pleasing you, and then I want to go somewhere, and then you're so used to me pleasing you, you get upset because I want to do what I want to do, and then I feel boxed in, and then I lash out.
Okay, so let me give you an example. So just say you want to transition. You just have to make it a more smoother transition. You make it a very abrupt transition.
I guess
And
so.
sometimes people don't react to just moving from one situation to a next, or moving from one position to a next, or whatever. So try, if you want to switch a position, try kissing into that position a little bit more for that person, so that you can switch into how you feel instead of just,
Yeah, I gotta work on that because I don't know how to make that transition.
Or make it like it was their decision to make something. But
okay.
I don't know. I mean,
and honestly,
I think you do a good.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
I think I like talking about myself.
I know. You know what, Gigi?
I think I'm very into myself, but I try to hide it, and I don't want to come off like I'm into myself, but I'm very into myself. So I have an issue with that because that's not how I want to come off, but that's just how I am. So yeah.
Well, you're gonna. That's tricky. It's very tricky. That's very, very tricky. And you're going to, because I know you like to talk about you. You want to find a way to incorporate you into your platform, and it's really difficult. And so you're trying to figure out a way to be yourself and be with your audience at the same time. But I think that you're making a mistake, because I don't think you're ever going to be able to mix the two.
Right.
So you're just going to have to figure out to be yourself and be somebody else.
Right.
One, and it's just going to you can't ever be, mixed. We've seen it everywhere. Everybody's something different on the internet. Everybody's somebody different. Everybody logs out and there's something different, So you have to figure out how to be something differently, I think, maybe.
Yeah, you're right. I battle with that. I go back and forth. That's why you see so many different characters and personalities. But yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but we're here all for the journey, and I'm in there, I'm here supporting you and everything. And, every time I see a topic, I'm like this one, I mean, I'm into what's happening right now, because I think that she is, at one point she was at the height of her career. We were all rooting for her, but now she's just made so many different curves and turns. And I think that she doesn't have that many supporters anymore.
Yeah.
But to those people who want to keep supporting her, I mean, I'll just say, what would you tell your daughter? And you take it from there, because you can't tell me some of the things that these women getting up on here saying is that they would tell that same thing to their daughter. Oh, it's okay. I don't want to judge you. I don't want to. No, you'll be like, girl, if you don't. And I don't know why people around her aren't saying anything, but I think, it's just a lot of the stuff has to do with money.
Yeah.
A lot of the things, I think that she sold her soul.
Oh.
And
yeah.
And she kind of has to pay. She's kind of having to pay the price at this point. So, and it's a sad thing to see. I hope she gets back on top. I don't know. But it looks like she sold her soul. Anybody who the last thing that she had showed us was that cross on her neck that that she bought, and when she took the cross apart, it had Blueface name on the inside of it, and then she put it back together, and I was like, what? You really think that this guy is God? Like, you have really made this man your God. I've never
Yeah.
She has intertwined this with her her Savior in Christ and all this stuff, and it's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are,
Yeah.
but I think it's dying down.
Yeah. But Pearl, I just want to say thank you so much for your wisdom. I'm going to go on to this next caller. I love you, and I will see you in the comments. All right.
Okay.
Calling from 209. How you doing? Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about all of this?
Oh my God. Oh, nice talking to you.
Same here.
What my thought is, oh yes, I think you're awesome, and I don't think you should have any insecurities. It's called, I'm already older, so it's called, growing in wisdom. You make mistakes and you learn from them.
Thank
and
you.
I don't think Chrisean has learned from anything. How can I say it? I believe in God, and I don't like how she does what she does when she gets in front of the live audience and reads the Bible.
Yes.
But then she contradicts herself and does the opposite of serving the Lord and his way of living the right way. So I think that I don't like what she does, because I don't want people who are non-believers, who are trying to grow in the Lord, to think that this is how it is to serve God.
Right.
She's misrepresenting us.
Right.
And I don't like this. I don't understand, because I hear people that they can't say certain words because they get monetized. Why isn't she monetized of doing what she's doing? Who's monetizing her outbreaks, her emotional ways of being? She's running back and forth. I mean, do you think that less of yourself? You don't think that you're worthy enough to have love in a man who treats you kindly and says sweet things and wouldn't do the things he does to you? There's just so much I want to say. I yell at the TV and at the phone sometimes. Girl, I get emotional like you. I'm from California.
Come on, Callie.
And I just don't like her misrepresentation. I had stumble with words. I don't want the young girls that I see wearing a tattoo on their face. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She is there to influence the youth, mothers. And could you imagine a world full of mothers all acting like her?
Well, they're
Why
going to
isn't
say,
someone
well,
saying,
Mom, Chrisean Rock, she's a Christian and she got a tattoo on her face. I want to do it too. This is what our young Christians are doing. Mom.
Right.
Well, Chrisean Rock, she's a Christian and she fornicates, and everybody's fine with that. And God blesses her when she fornicates, and she fornicates with Blueface. So I can get me a thug, and I could be a Christian with a tattoo, and I can fornicate and have babies too, and God is still going to bless me. So why can't I do what she does?
well, it's all how we interpret God. Her God could be Satan. Obviously it is.
But she goes to
know?
church. She goes to church. I see her with the Bible. That is not true. I see her going to a church. Like, she went into the church with the cross and the Jesus and everything. She even got her baby baptized. And every time I see her, she's always with the Bible and stuff. And she got her baby in her hand and stuff. And she's always listening to T.D. Jake's daughter in the background and stuff.
Those are her ways of showing how she wants us. She's setting up a narrative for us to believe that about her so we could think, oh, she's young. I seen someone say, you're the chosen one. She's a chosen one for what? Like, I mean, no shade, but she don't come from
Well,
a,
maybe
a
they're
great background.
saying, like, maybe, like, in the Bible, how it's like a New Testament and then the Old Testament. Maybe Chrisean Rock is a chosen one because God has chosen her to show us the way. Like she's going to show us the new way. And it's okay to get tattoos and it's okay to fornicate and it's okay to cuss people out and beat people up and everything, but as long as you go to church, as long as you're reading the Bible, and as long as you're trying to teach people the word on the internet, everything should be fine. Maybe that's why she's a chosen one because think about it. Like she's not even talented. Like, and she's so famous. She's more famous. I heard someone say this before. They said that she is more famous than Michael Jackson. Like, that is what I heard someone say. So, I never thought about it like that, but maybe that makes sense. So maybe, and they say God always gonna pick the person that's kind of like poor and stuff, and she was poor and she had a bad upbringing or whatever. So maybe she's a chosen one to show us another way. And the reason why she's going through all this, because this is her testimony, and like the devil is testing her, you see. So that's what's going on.
Yes, I do. I agree with you.
Hold
But
on,
if
girl.
she's
You
the
can't agree
chosen one,
with me. I was joking. I was joking. I was
no, but
acting.
it is true
I was acting.
because we will. I know. Well, you act pretty good, but you know what?
Time out. Hold on.
I'm
Did
not.
you guys know I'm acting, right? Press 1 if you guys know I'm acting. Press 4 if you didn't know I was acting. I'm acting, you
It
guys.
did. Yeah, it kind of sounds kind of sarcastic, but you know what? It is true. A man will fall 7 times before he really gets righteous. So I don't know. It's been more than 7 times, but if I'm going to get in front of the world and say I'm a Christian and I'm changed, and we're like, oh, she's doing better. She left him. He went back to Jaden. Everything is cool now. Whatever. And then she turns around and does the same thing, and she's done it over and over and over to the point where people are not following her. I unfollowed her, and because I'm like, every time I scroll, I see her. I'm like, it's like she has to have drama going all the time for her to be irrelevant.
Well, can I
I
say
originally wanted to
something?
say,
Can I say something? It's
sure,
like, don't you know when you're the chosen one by God, and it's like the devil, he want to send his demons out because he want to tear you down. And I just found like it's very funny. Like everybody around her, it's like it's always some stuff. Like PD, they used to be so close, and now he's in jail, and he don't even really talk to her that much. Oh my God, did you see her and her sister Takeshi or whatever? Like they were close. They don't talk to each other anymore. And then she went to Atlanta and she did like this taping or whatever, and they started shooting there and like beating people up and stuff. It's like wherever she goes, it's always dark energy. Like her friend Marsh or whatever, like she got beat up by Blueface. So I don't know. I
mm-hmm.
don't know if it's like the devil trying to get inside of her, or if she is the devil and she got so much darkness around her. I don't know which one it is, you know?
Well, I hope that she gets better. And, I think that the people like you who are influencers and talk about things, I heard the other lady talking. How about we, like you say, you want to get out the gutter, how come we don't talk about positive things like Haley, the one that had a baby. She got pregnant. She made a movie. She got married. She's always smiling. He's there with the baby. You know, it seems like, I don't want to bring up the Bible too much, but it seems like, and it says, when wrong becomes right and right becomes wrong, let's see right. Let's influence people, the
Yeah,
youth
I
people.
I totally get it, but I will say this about Haley, and then I was not gonna say anything. I really wasn't. But you brung it up, and you brung up the Bible. You know, Haley and that guy, they're not married, so they're
You
fornicating,
know?
and they got a baby and everything, and I just don't think that is the example that we want to bring to the youth. We want them to believe in marriage. It's like nobody believes in marriage
No.
anymore. So that is very sad. And
Oh, I thought they were
Haley,
married.
she get, huh?
I thought Haley was married to
Well,
him.
if she did get married, it's like secret. Did you see any ceremony? Did you see the pictures?
No, I think they said they got married in a secret ceremony. I have to
Isn't
research
that
that because
weird? Isn't that weird though? Like DDG, that's her husband or boyfriend or baby daddy. He is so out and open, right? And then Haley, she is the mermaid. She is so. Do you come on now? They would have got their like marriage paid for. That would have been a bigger check for them. Could you imagine Haley and DDG married? That would have been so phenomenal, right? So I don't know. And
yeah,
guess
yeah.
what? Haley, she's known to be a liar. She has lied about her whole pregnancy, and that's why a lot of her fans do not like her because they felt very deceived by her. And that's not very godlike, is it? And then DDG,
No.
he's such a prankster and he's not to be trusted. And did you know before he was dating Haley, he was dating a whore named Ruby Rose? And when I tell you, she put Jezebel to shame. So I don't
Oh
know
my.
how God fearing he is. And let's not forget, I think I seen him wearing Balenciaga. And could you imagine that? And like he wants to be in Hollywood so bad. Like I don't even know what he would do?
I don't know. Wow. Like I say, I'm not. When I start seeing all these young people and all the drama, I'm like, I just scroll it. But then, what how the lady before me said, that sometimes you come a little late. You know what? I don't listen to anybody but you. I don't care if it's late.
Oh,
I don't care.
thank you.
I don't.
I
I
appreciate
I
that.
I like your voice. I like your voice. I was listening to it yesterday. I don't know how you did it when you talk like so very sophisticated, but I said,
Yes,
no, I
yes,
want.
I do. Yes, I do, and I'm so proud of myself for that. I worked really hard. I worked. I I, I do a lot of like working, like when you go around and you do research. I did a lot of research, but I did mess up a lot. Like I had to continue to do take after take after take, just so I can get it right because I mess up a lot. And sometimes it takes me a long time to get it right because I would do a recording and then I don't like the sound of it, or I mess up on a word, or I trip on a word. So um, I'm getting it together, but I'm so proud of myself. I'm so happy. And when I look back and I listen to myself, I am so proud. And I send it to my family, and my family is so proud. They're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe it's you. And I say, yes, it's me. And I just want to say thank you so much because it's been a journey for me. Because when I first did that, I got some backlash from it. And it's like some people just want to place me in this box and place me against the wall where I can't grow. And that is it's hurtful because it's like this is who I am. I just want to expand my wings, and I just want to I want to try different things out, you know? So I just want to say I
Yeah.
appreciate you when you speak that into my life. It means a lot. So thank you.
Well, it's the truth. When I hear you, I'm like, that's a learning process. That's like you're going to go to school and you're going to go to algebra class. You're going to stumble, and when you stumble, you're going to learn. You're going to learn what you did wrong, and you're going to learn how to correct it. That's the
Right.
learning process. And I say too, when I heard you say that, I'm like, those people, you know, they're so I don't know what the word is. They're so accustomed to their lifestyle, and when they see someone trying to change and they're still idle in the same place, I wish I could do what you could do. I really do, but I know I can't because I just know I can't. I create, but I create. I'm a crafter, so I create, and I mess up, and I mess up, and I say, okay, that's how you not do it, and let me try it another way till I find how it works. So you
Yeah.
should be proud of yourself
Thank
because
you.
you worked out those kinks. Now you know. You
Yes.
know.
Yes. And I'm
So
getting better and better at it. Like, I feel
and you
like,
should be
give me,
proud of yourself.
thank
Yes.
you. I feel like give me a couple of months and I will be throwing these videos out like hot potatoes, just like throwing them out, throwing them out, throwing them out.
You know, I wanted to say another thing. So you come on live more than one time, correct?
Sometimes, yes, I
Um,
do. Yes, I do sometimes.
like this new year coming in, I think I heard you mention that you're going to be coming on another time and another time. Well, I was listening to another influencer. I don't even know her name. I was just when I'm crafting, I just put on a video and I just listen. And I heard her say, "Oh, and my live is going to be at 7 o'clock," and I was like, "Hey, she's copying Gigi now." It's like
What?
everybody's everybody's copying everybody. You know, I'm like, wait a
Wow.
minute. I noticed that. I'm like, wait a minute. She didn't used to do that. You know.
Yeah.
Now she's doing what she's doing, and it's like a
Wow.
trend. One person does something, and then another person copying, but that's being,
I guess I'm an
influenced. You influence
influence.
someone.
Like, I really, and you know what's so funny that you say that? Like, I have influenced some of your favorite YouTubers. Like, I have influenced so many people on social media. Like, I just had an influencer DM me today. I'm not going to put their name out. And they're like, oh my God, I've been looking for you. You know, you are the person that helped started me into social media. You are the one that started it all for me. And I'm like, oh my goodness, thank you so much. I hear that a lot. And I'm just so
Yeah,
humbled
you
when I
have.
hear it and I appreciate it. Because
Yeah,
sometimes
you're the original OG.
it can be very discouraging when I look at my views and my views are not viewing the way I expected to. And it's like, oh my God, you know? But I'm just going to keep
Just keep
moving
at
in the
it. Keep
right
at it.
depress. Yes, just keep at it and just don't give up and stop thinking negative thoughts. Because, you know, sometimes I be thinking negative thoughts. Sometimes I am paranoid. I am scary. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my goodness, what I'm going to do? They don't like me
So
anymore.
am I.
Maybe I'm just not talented
Just
anymore.
smoke a
Maybe
little.
I don't have it anymore. Maybe I'm just getting too old and you know, and I just have to accept that and just move on. You know, I'd be thinking the worst of the worst.
We all do that. All of us. I be thinking when I walk in the room and they stop talking. The first thing I think, what were they saying about me? You know?
Right.
Maybe maybe sometimes people walk in the room and they make a presence, like, hey, look at her or something. It's not
Right.
always negative because I will say, who are you guys talking
Oh
about? And they go, why
my
are you so paranoid?
God. Listen, so I was on live just like yesterday, and I had this caller, right? And she called in, and like, it was kind of static. And she was like, I just want to tell you something. And when I tell you my mind, I was like, oh my goodness, she gonna like cuss me out. she's going to say something very negative because I just got finished, doing like a different format with my uploads. And I just thought she was really going to like cuss me out. But it was so nice. She had nothing but kind words to say about me. And I was like, woo, because I was embracing myself. I was like, okay, I don't know how I'm going to get it, but I'm going to have to get it. Because often, sometimes, like last year, I used to have a lot of, not a lot, but one guy in particular, he used to troll me so bad. And it gave me anxiety. I'm like, I don't even know if I want to click because you never know who's going to be on the other end of the line, you know?
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
like
Well,
right now,
I
like
wouldn't
they're
even
talking
think
about
about it
my
when people say,
they're talking about my voice right now. What is wrong with is there anything wrong with my voice? They're like, what's wrong with your
"Girl, that's
voice?
the
Why are you
reason I
talking like
listen
that?
to you."
Huh?
You know what? That's the reason I listen to you. I like your voice. You
Thank
have a
you.
radio voice.
Thank you.
You
Now,
have a radio
is
voice.
my voice different in the comments? Comments, press 1 if my voice is different. Press 5 if I sound the same. Because people are making comments. They're like, is that Gigi? The Gigi voice? Like, what's going on? So, well, thank you.
No, I like your voice, and that's why people tune in. Like the caller says, I never knew anything. Like I say, I'm older. I never knew anything about like influencers, and I just kept seeing Chrisean's face. I'm like, why are they always showing this girl's face? And I said, man, what happened to her? She ain't got a tooth. Why is she on social media? And then I started tuning in, and I was like, oh my God, he's treating her bad, and my thoughts as a mother, what if that was my daughter, and then she, no matter how he treats her, she keeps running back. So now I'm like, that's what you get. That's what you get. Keep going back, pendeja. But no, I'm just kidding. She just keeps going back. A dog would keep going back to its vomit, and it ain't never going to learn anything. No, it's not.
Wow.
But anyway. So, yeah, I just wanted to call in. I'm the one that always, my name is Mercedes, and I'm the one that always tell you should have your own panel.
Thank you. I would like that. And I think I want to do like in the future, I want to do like interviews and stuff. Like it's so much I want to do, but I just feel like I don't know. It's like, I'm in my head. Like if I'm going to invite somebody over, I at least want to have my views up a little bit. I want to be a little bit more stable, before I reach out. So I feel like I have to do, work inside of me and work, figure out what I'm going to do. So, yeah, I guess in time. But I just want to say thank you so much for calling and chatting with me. I appreciate you.
Okay.
And I'm going to let you go.
Okay. You have a good evening. God bless.
You too. God bless you.
60 seconds.
Caller from 646. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy
Hi,
Sweet Spot.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Yep,
How are you?
I checked in and I seen that you were still on here. I was like, yeah, rooting for you.
Come on now.
I was
yes.
Huh?
I say yes. Thank you. I say yes. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Let me turn my fan off. What I was about to say. I was online earlier and I seen Chrisean on who was that? Little Mabu and what's his name?
Choppa.
Did a video. Yeah, did a video with Chrisean. And the girl, I thought the girl was
10
Chrisean.
seconds.
A lookalike. I see everybody getting on her. But what I wanted to really say, because I can't get too much into that, because I have to look more into it. I looked up something and it said, I remember a time when Chrisean said that she wasn't with Blueface. She never signed over to him. She lied. She is signed over to Blueface and Bunny. I looked it up and it said, asked who Chrisean was. I Googled it and it said Chrisean is signed over to Blueface, Milk Music, and Bunny, whatever her name is, Bunny something. I was like, wow. So she lied the whole entire time. She was signed to him all the time. She was doing business with him all the time. So she had me thinking and other people thinking that Blueface was taking her money. All he was doing was collecting his money. Because she
was
signed over to
playing
him.
us, but isn't that like a snake? Isn't like so deceitful?
Yes, she was doing that.
So
to
deceitful.
To make it seem like she wasn't with him, and she was. And I remember one time Blueface made a message, and he said, "Chrisean keep calling me to book her. You know, that he be booking her shows." I didn't pay no attention because there was so much allegations on him. I'm thinking he never loud and talk loud. He always have a low tone voice, tone when he talks. So no, I never paid no attention. I said, "Oh, he's just lying. Chrisean ain't with him." I looked it up and I be doggone. That girl was with him the whole entire time. And it makes sense because all the times I used to see the videos and Chrisean used to go live talking about Blueface popped up at the shows. I'm like, why was he popping up at the shows? Because he was collecting his money. He wasn't collecting his shows. Going to her shows just to see her and try to get with her. She had me all thinking, huh?
If this all fake, is he really a bad person or not?
I don't think he is. You know what? From the beginning when they first made the show Crazy in Love, if you go back, it's not you, but if anybody go back and look at that, I watched him from day one. She was the abuser, not him. He's a man. He wasn't just putting his paws on her because she did something he didn't like. She was putting her paws on him because he was doing things that she didn't like. She will punch that man in his face, and then what are you going to do? He's going to hit her back. She had bust him upside the head with a Hennessy bottle. What you think he's going to do? He's going to hit her back. So everybody was making it seem like, oh, Blueface is the bad guy. So after all the Crazy in Love, now it's the reality that the social media thing that she got going on just to abuse him. She was manipulating him too. He even made a message saying Chrisean manipulating us all. She's also manipulating me too. All the times she was kept going on like, oh, Blueface beat me up. Blueface beat me up. Blueface beat me up. Now, the only time he did beat her up is when they tore up his house and him and Jaden jumped on her, tried to jump him. What he's supposed to do? He's going to fight him back.
Wait, hold on. I got to say something about that. Now, I'm just going to take what Chrisean Rock fans tell me. You know what they tell me?
Right.
And I have to ask you this. Did you see Blueface hit her?
Right.
I'm asking, did you see? Did you see Blueface hit her?
No, I never was a fan.
Okay, then how do we know? Wait, hold on. Can we be like they do? How do we know? How do we know?
Nope, we don't.
We haven't seen them. We can't say Blueface hit her. I didn't see. Did you see Blueface hit her? I didn't see Blueface hit her.
Nope.
You see how they do it?
Didn't see it.
But they don't want people to use their same medicine on them. That is a hypocrite.
No. Yes. And that's how she got her fans, from sympathy, girl. From the sympathy. And that's how she made her money, using Blueface. Because if you see when Blueface went to jail, she couldn't do nothing. She couldn't make up nothing about him. Nothing but when he went to jail and he told her to go to her house. I don't know why he told her to go to her house, but he told her to go there. We'll find out later. But I don't think it was for them to get back together. I think it was for them to continue business, because that's what it was all about all the whole time. Only time he went back with her is when he left Jada and brought her back to his house when she was pregnant. And she left because she wanted all the money to herself. She didn't want to do the business with him. She wanted all her money to herself. So that's why she wanted, because she wanted to help take care of her family. And all he was doing is trying to help her build the money up. You understand? That's all he was doing. But people was making it seem like he was taking her money, and he wasn't. He got to get his part. Don't he got to get his part? When you doing business with somebody, don't you got to get your part?
but she's running back to him. So you can't even argue
She's making us think she's running back to him. She wants us to believe,
because you're saying that she never left. She never left.
She wants Jaden's place. Huh?
So you're saying that
What you saying,
she
Miss?
want people to think that she's going back, but the fact is she never left.
No, she never left the business. She was still connected with him because she signed over to him. But she wants us to think she's obsessed over this man. We don't know what she's gonna do if she see Blueface. She probably try to do something to that man. He don't really want her. You think he want her after she has slandered his name all over the internet like that and got the whole world believing that he's the bad guy? Come on, make it make sense. He just wants the money because they do business together. And that's the only way she could get around him because he got to collect his money, do his, take care of his business with her.
Well,
That's the only time. I remember
maybe they want Bonnie as her replacement, and maybe they want Bonnie and Chrisean Rock to fight on social media so Bonnie can get a buzz, and then Bonnie can act like Chrisean act with Blueface, so they can replace
That's what it
her.
looked like. But let me say something, Miss Messy, about that one. Bunny and Chrisean been knowing each other for a long time, and Chrisean used to beat Bunny up a couple of times, because both of them love Blueface. Is Bunny in love with Blueface? Yes, she is. She is. But I don't think Bunny playing around. I think she's dead serious. She just trying to knock, she knows Chrisean is going down, so she's trying to get her little in and talk about Chrisean and all that. But she's not doing that because
why she not
she's trying to get
why she not in Blueface house? Is that why Chrisean Rock is in Blueface house to show that she's like the champ?
Yeah, but that's why Bunny bust her out and let everybody know that she's over there. She told Blueface she want to go make music, just like Mac 100 said the same thing. But we're not gonna know the rest of that part until Blueface come home. If Blueface want to say anything about it. He's not a big mouth person, like to tell everything, because he know he doing business with her, so he got to keep it going. So he's not going to be like busting her out for everything she's doing. I guess what he did was a smart thing to let it play out on its own. But the only thing is his name is messed up because she did what she did to it. I really don't think that guy, he never had no allegations like that. From the time that boy was doing his music, and he wasn't no real rapper. He just did something to try to make money. But he was also loved by the girls. He's liked by the girls. The girls loved him. Most of the girls is his fans. They like Blueface. So those are the ones he likes to mess around with. Chrisean is a fan. If you go back and look at one of the things, when he told her don't put all them tattoos on her, and she said she was going to get another one, he said, don't do that. She said, but I'm your favorite fan.
Favorite fan in what sense? She can rap a song that he wrote.
What you mean rap a song he wrote?
Don't you know a song? She can rap his song. When you think of a fan like a Barb to Nicki Minaj, they can rap all of her songs. So I'm saying, can Chrisean rap his songs? What type of fan is this?
I guess she's just, from what I get out of it, Chrisean wants to be. She has an ideal in her head when she met Blueface that she was going to have him. She wants him. And if you go back, it's going to show you that Chrisean, let me tell you about that tattoo first. Let me go from there. I got so much to say about this because I've been watching all the old videos, which I watched them before. Chrisean, 3 years ago, Chrisean was saying that she was going to get a tattoo on her face. This was 3 years ago. Now today, she got that tattoo on her face. Before Chrisean got pregnant with that baby, with Junior, I'm sorry about saying baby, which Chrisean got pregnant with Junior, 4 years ago, Chrisean had, I got what that, what you think what you're going to do in the future. Chrisean said, if I get pregnant by Blueface, I'm going to take my money and I'm going to run off with my money and take my baby. What did she do? When she got pregnant, when she went to Blueface, she took her money and left with the baby. But she lied and said that Blueface took $2 million from her. She took the money that she had. She had her separate account. He didn't have her money, and he even mentioned that he didn't have her money. But nobody want to hear what he's saying because Chrisean convinced everybody that Blueface is the bad guy. And she was only doing that because she couldn't have him the way she wanted him. And she all messed up in the head. Remember they made that video where they got married? That's what she wanted. That's why they did the video like that, because she wanted to marry him. It's crazy. The girl is out of her mind, Messy. Woo, too much. Messy?
Yes?
Mess.
You
You
know
ain't
I'm
going to
listening.
sleep on me again. Why
No,
every time I call you, you got to go to sleep on me?
I'm not going to sleep. I'm listening.
Oh yeah. But I don't think I really don't. I mean, I don't know how. I don't know what he's gonna do. I mean, the boy want money. You understand? So about now, I think he might have to cut her off. Man, we don't know what her circumstance is going to be. Is she going to go to jail or what? But if they come pick her up, I think that's the only way she's going to go to jail. Unless she got money to fight it off in court. So he just want money. He don't care what nobody say about him because everybody listening to her. So he just going to continue to try to work with her. But I don't know if he's going to do that when he come home. Hopefully he have his head together and leave her alone. They need a break. They need to leave each other alone. He needs to leave her alone, not do no music or nothing with her, work with her. She needs to leave him alone and go get her some help and go to a doggone psych ward or something. Or go see somebody, you know what I'm saying? Go to a drug program or something. Because this can't go on. It can't keep going on. You know what I'm saying? It's just getting crazier and crazier. So something bad going to happen. I don't hope that, but
going on. They not getting no help because they don't think nothing wrong with them.
That's true. There you go, Messy. You said it. You nailed that one. They don't think nothing wrong with them. That's why they've been going on and on the way they are. He's messy too because he see this girl is obsessed over him and he won't leave her alone. He keeps taking chances and going and going and going. I'm gonna keep working with her, getting music. Getting my money for booking her and all this stuff. Come on, because she signed to him.
Not only that, I think that you're dealing with too many issues. For one, this type of stuff that they deal with, it happens every single day in the hood. This is normalized in the hood. This toxic dysfunction is normal. Second of all,
yes,
they get money. They get rewarded for acting like this. They get rewarded for being toxic. They get rewarded for being dysfunctional. And you saying she got $2 million? They ain't never had that much money in their life. They don't even know nobody got that much money. And you think they're going to stop this toxic? Hell no. You must be crazy.
No,
okay?
He said when she left Blueface when she was pregnant, she said she told the world that Blueface took $2 million out of her from her and kicked her out.
I know. She got that money. Listen, give me $2,000. $2 million. I act out more than Chrisean. Shit.
But she lied. He didn't take no $2 million from her.
Give me $2 million. Listen, I'll be worse than Chrisean Rock. I'll be
you want to go back around that person they took $2 million for you? Is you crazy?
Listen, if it's for the show,
ain't no way. I would have been trying to take him to court or do something to get my money back. Ain't no way he's gonna take $2 million from me. I ain't never had $2 million. She ain't never had $2 million. So she lied. It wasn't no $2 million. He was trying to tell us that before that she was lying, that he never took no $2 million from her. He never took the $2 million from her. She took the money that she had in her account and she left with the baby. You know, she was pregnant. She left like that. That's what she predicted 4 years ago. She predicted that, and that's what she did. And I was watching another influencer, and she was breaking it down too. And that's what because I was going back watching this stuff. I said, dang, it's so old that when you go back, you'll see you can see what's really going on. But I ain't saying I'm a domestic violence victim myself, and that's how she got me, because I'm thinking that this man was really abusing her. And I know most victim people, domestic violence people,
yeah,
they're gonna be scared. They're gonna be trying to hide out. You're not gonna be trying to go back and forth with this man. I mean, you would, because you know if he's a controller, it's hard to get out the relationship while you continue getting beat on. But did she do anything about it for all those years? No. She just did that to promote herself, telling everybody that was going on. All of it was fake. Nothing. Only thing that was real when he jumped up.
I'm so sorry you have to get, somebody put hands on you, and you have to live with that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, girl, the thought of that,
Yeah.
Honey.
That's how, you know what, Miss Messy, this how she got my attention. Because I'm thinking, I'm a domestic violence person. So I'm,
Well,
thinking, I'm
don't
like, oh,
keep.
my
Can you
God, he's
not
doing
say
that to
that?
her.
Can you say VA person or something?
DV. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like
DV. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I see that she was getting a lot of people the same. A lot of the
But
DV
she
people
don't
was.
act like a DV person.
There you go, Miss Messy. Now you talking?
She got too much mouth.
Yes. Yes.
She
That's
was
what I'm
way
saying. That's how I
aggressive.
caught on. I said, no, she's not a DV. She playing games. That's how I caught on. Because there's no way she was a DV.
Like I
Because
think
if she was feeling that
DV,
DV,
I think DV is like if I'm in my house and I hear the door, he comes in, like my heart beating. You know what I mean? I'm shaking.
exactly.
I'm
Yep, that's true.
scared.
That's how I know.
And then when I hear
You're
him
gonna have to.
charge up the stairs, boom, 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 boom.
Mm.
Oh my God, girl! I just feel like I just want to jump out my damn skin.
He wouldn't be on that live.
Can I jump out the window when he come? And then when he opened that damn door, I'm just like trying to brace myself. What the hell's going?
Mm-hmm.
So I just be up, tense, and tight. That's what I imagine. And then
That's
just
what you imagine.
hearing
Right, you
him
will. You're gonna always
yell, just
being a
yell
DV
out of
from the
no
tense all the time.
way. Then
Anxiety
it's
all
like,
the
did I
time.
do anything wrong? How can I fix it? Oh my goodness,
Yeah, and then when you be in an abusive relationship, you're scared to tell people. You're not gonna tell people right away. It takes time because people around you gonna know you're going through that. Not you, but I'm saying people around me that knew I was going through it, but I couldn't really talk to them about it. You know what I'm saying? Until I got to the courage, God gave me the courage to try to break away. You know what I'm saying? And then when I broke away, I'm still under fear. I'm still scared. And then going to meetings with other DBs, we had a lot of us had practically the same story, but different situations. Yep. So that's how I caught on to that she was making that stuff up, because there ain't no way in hell. You're not going to be laughing the next day and all this stuff, being silly, calling him on the phone, playing with him and all that stuff. So that's how I figured that she was just caught people for sympathy. She knew what she was doing. She had to play her little game. But thank God it caught up with her, I don't see her coming back from this one. I hope not. I hope not, Miss Bessie. Oh, my God. What am I, the last caller, Miss Bessie? Hello?
Hello?
You done went to sleep? I'm going to stop calling you. What time do you start? Because I'm going to have to call you earlier. Because I see you out in this is the second time I call you, and you fall asleep on me.
You know I love you, girl.
Yeah, love me to go put you to sleep.
All right, I'm going to let you go.
What time do you start, Miss Messy, so I know what time to call?
Anytime.
In the daytime, too?
Uh-huh.
Okay, then. I'll see you posted.
All right,
okay.
baby.
Take care, Miss Messy.
You too.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Well, I enjoy y'all. Didn't we have a talk tonight? We talked about my personal issues. We done talked about Chrisean Rock. We done talked about the Mabu and everybody, honey. We had San up in here. San, I don't know why you didn't call. I thought you was going to call, San. I guess it's too late now. Man, oh man, y'all didn't say my voice done changed up on this thing. Well, you guys know I do have different voices, right? Y'all know, like y'all don't got different voices. Press 1 if you got different voices. Press 5 if you don't have different voices. Shit. When I talk to my nigga, I got a different voice. Shit. When I talk to such and such, I got a different voice. Okay? I change up. Y'all don't change y'all voices up when y'all talk to certain people. I change my voice. Yes, I will. I change my tone, everything. You had everybody on the line forever. You and ever, amen. Well, Porter, the reason why I have a lot of people online forever, it goes because I'm a pleaser and I just want to hear everybody out, and shit. I can't beg nobody, because my view's low. I'm not in a position to be rushing people off the phone like, okay, time up, let's go. Honey, shit, I'm begging. I'm begging for views, begging for likes. I'm begging for real now, okay? Love Chrisean Jr. I'm a thug. Period. Oh, you a thug? I know that's right. You a thug. Mm. You got the cookout voice, the Cuddy Buddy voice, and the workout voice. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let me rent a room. I love cussing people out too. I don't like just for play. Like when I'm acting. I like acting. I sure do. Well, I'm going to get on out of here. I had an early morning this morning. I don't know if I told you guys, but my gardener came out here and he did my yard. One thing he forgot to take out this tree, or he forgot to take out something in the ground because I wanted to pull it up from the root because I don't want that tree to grow back. So he forgot to do that. But we did all the pruning this morning. We did the pruning and we took all my weeds out and it's so beautiful now. All right. Trey donated $5. Thank you. Can we talk about Tiffany Red coming for Beyonce? I have some things to say about Tiffany and her clout chasing ways. Yes, Trey. Please, Trey. Yes, yes, yes. All right. Let me like it. Baby girl donated $10. Thank you. San donated $5. Thank you, San. Girl, you know I love me some you. And I heard you are independent now. Thank you, baby girl. Auntie, Gigi, we love you, girl. Thank you. Thank you, y'all. Thank you so much. Oh, God. Thank you. Oh, God, Lord. Oh, my God. I just love the love. I just love the love. When I see them views be so low. I'm like, they don't love me like they used to. Oh, my God. When I was on that phone talking to that other person, they said, oh, my God, you helped me. You helped me. You influenced me to be a big influencer. And I'm like, Lord, please don't look at my channel now, Lord. Please don't look at my motherfucking channel now. Okay? I wanted to pause the conversation and say, wait, let me call you back when I get my views up, okay? I know that's some insecurity, feeling like you're validated through your views. That's not the case, okay? But when you've been doing this for a while and people always associate you with being at a certain top level, whatever, it's like, damn. But it's life and it's growth, So it has humbled me, okay? It has humbled me a lot. I guess I'm being humble. I didn't even act arrogant, though. Was I acting arrogant? Was I out here acting the ass? Was I showing myself? I don't think so. Hell. But, things happen for a reason. I love you, Auntie. Appreciate your content. Thank you, Shy. I'm trying to hold back my tears. I sure am. I'm trying to hold back my tears. Can we see her now with the tea and robe? Love you, Gigi. Love you too. Jonathan's going to home a Power Ranger. I have a channel and I have 20 views, so I know the pain. Oh, yes, girl. Yes, 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 yes. It's like, why won't they view my views? Okay, what is it? What is going on? But back to this morning, they did a great job, and it's just so peaceful, just being outside. But I can't even think because of my views. can't think right because of my views. Honey, I have not had time for no man. Okay. I had this guy that I was talking to like years ago, and I haven't seen him in years. So I talked to him today, and I just called him like out the blue because he's like a very serious guy. Do I really want to be with him? No, I don't. Why I don't want to be with him? Because I guess it's like I don't know if you got okay. It's like if I'm around him, he's gonna try to find a way for me to help him, like be great. And I guess I want it the other way around. And if I ask him to help me, he's gonna feel like I'm like I want him to be an assistant, and he feels like it's belittling to him, it's demasculating. So shit, I guess we in the same pot, right? Cause I want him to help me, and he want me to help him. So it's just not gonna work, right? However, the last time I talked to him, he was very serious, and he was like, "Don't ever say the N word in front of me." And I made a mistake, and I said the N word in front of him, and he hung up on me. So yeah, I was like, "Ooh, that turned me on." That's crazy. Why am I saying that? He turned me on. But I guess it just let me know that he was very serious about me not saying the N word around him. And I like a person that's disciplined and that's serious. So out the blue, I just reached out and I'm like, oh my God, he's so dedicated. He's so serious. So I just wanted to reach out to him. And I was like, I just need your energy or whatever. And he was just telling me he just bought a new house. And I said, congratulations. He bought a new house. And he told me the price tag of the house. And the house is very expensive. The house is over like a $500,000 house. So I'm like, so where are you working at? And he's like, he's working at his job that he's been working at. But it's not adding up, right? Because the job that he's working at, I'm like, well, how can you afford that? But I'm not telling him that, but that's what I'm thinking, okay? So he tells me more, and I'm talking to him, and I'm like, oh, I said, do you have any credit cards? He said he has one credit card. I'm like, what? You got one credit card? He's like, he's got to get his credit up. I said, what? You got to get your credit up? I'm thinking in my head, what type of house did you get approved for if you have a bad credit score and this economy and you got that job? I'm like, so are you doing anything on the side? He says no, but you know, people always lie. I think he possibly doing something on the side, but it's not my business. I'm happy for him, whatever, whatever. But something ain't adding up, okay? The money and that credit number is not adding up. So I wanted to ask him, but I said, I'm not going to pray because he's very excited about his new house. So I'm not going to try to belittle him by asking him questions like how was, finding your house? What was the process like? Just all different questions and stuff. What was your rate? Did you do a conventional loan? Did you do a federal? Like that ain't none of my business. Anyway, I wanted to know what were the rates going. Shit, I can find that out by myself. But I was so happy for him. He was talking about getting a new car and everything. He was like, so why do I call him? I just said you're just so serious and you're so focused with life. And I just need that focus. I just need that strength. Because I've seen him as a very powerful, mentally, he's very powerful. So he was like, well, I don't know what I can do because I'm just doing this and that and that and that. And then the more I talked to him, the more I decided to say, you know what, maybe this was not the best idea. Maybe I should have left his ass where I found him. Okay? I say, I got a feeling he gonna get on my nerves, okay? Yes, all right. Then it's this other guy. Gigi on the late night freaky stuff. Now hold on, Sam. What did I say that was freaky? Did I say anything that was freaky? Press 1 if I said anything that was freaky. Press 7 if I did not say anything that's freaky. I didn't say anything that was freaky. I wasn't even on the freaky stuff. How could you? How could you? All right, you trying to spin the block. Yeah, I wasn't honestly. When I'm talking about messing around with him, no. Honestly, I'm not even in the mindset. I'm sorry. I cannot do the do with my views being low. I'm sorry. I cannot do it. I'm like, I got to figure this out. I got to try something different. I cannot like be intimate with anybody if I'm in the process of focusing. I've always been that way. I don't want to be intimate. I don't want to have sex. I don't want to do anything until I feel better about something that I'm trying to do. But if I'm trying to figure out something to do something, I just like to focus. And even though I can just do it. I just feel like how I don't know. I just don't want to. The only way I can see myself doing it or wanting to do it if it was a person that was helping me with my goals. Unfortunately, a, people I got in my phone book, they're just not good for much. I have this one individual. I find him to be very attractive, but the phone conversation sucks. He's like, well, when I don't even like to be bothered with him on the phone. And okay, so this is my friend, my Trinidadian friend. Sometimes I tell you guys about my Trinidadian friend. I've just been knowing him for a long, long time. I think he got pissed with me today. He called me and he was just talking, but he was barely talking on the phone. And I said, listen, if you're just gonna sit on the phone, I'm gonna hang up because I just don't have time to waste. Like I'm doing something. I was in the middle of recording because when I was doing my uploads, I gotta constantly record, I gotta constantly research, and I just didn't have time for the distraction of him sitting on the phone trying to figure out what he wanted to say, how he was going to say it. I wanted him to call and have some type of sense of direction or some type of direction of a conversation, but just not call and just not say anything. So I think he got pissed off at me because I kind of like cut him off and was like, all right, bye. But then I called him back because I wanted him to listen to something and I couldn't find the button to play it because I wanted him to hear my video. And he goes, well, you got to hurry up because I can't be on the phone. He threw what I said to him back at me. So that let me know he felt some type of way. At that moment, I felt bad for what I did earlier, not even realizing I did something bad. But I was like, maybe I got to be a little bit more patient. But I just be so into me. Like, I really don't got time for that. I don't. I just feel like it's a distraction. And if it's not being an asset, it's a liability. And I just feel like a lot of guys are a liability versus an asset. Okay, I don't got time to be worried about your problems. I don't have time to worry about I'm not giving you enough attention. I don't got time. I don't got the time. Do you understand? And then certain people are not resourceful. They're just not up into, I don't know. I'm ranting. Let me stop. Hey, how y'all doing? Am I doing too much? Press 1 if you like my rants. Press 5 if I'm doing too much, okay? Can anybody relate or I'm just in this world alone, okay? Run, Gigi, it's a scheme that Todd set up. You know why, Gigi? You are the helper, the people pleaser, so naturally you attract people who need your help. Well, I don't want to help them, Porter. I don't want to help them. I feel like how can I help them when I need help, No, I don't want to help them. I want to focus on me now, I do understand. Thanks, Lola. I get it. Okay, no. Let it out. Definitely relatable. Your rants aren't stressful. Okay. Uh-huh. So yeah. So that's what it is. Mm-mm-mm. So I need to get me some sleep because I haven't had some good sleep in a minute. I have not. Huh? Ain't that's about it. Auntie, yes, focus on yourself. Respectful, he. Uh-huh. Yep. Selfish, necessary times, yep. And that's all I got right now. Mm-hmm. Gigi, you like living alone? Are you peeping through my window? Listen, that question was so creepy. Okay, I had to look around and like, are you peep? Do you see me? How you know? How do you know I'm alone, man? How the hell do you know I'm alone? Listen. I got a whole bunch of brothers here. Okay, I got 50 brothers. Shit, that scared the shit out of me. Talking about, do I like living alone? That's like that thing that pick up, call the phone, and be like, do you like living alone? Can you imagine a person just call you out the blue, you home alone, and they call you and you pick up and they say, do you like living alone? That's some scary shit. I don't like that question, okay? Uh-huh. uh-uh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. All right, well, I'm going to get on out of here. I want to get up in the morning. Even though tomorrow is going to be a Saturday morning. So therefore, I don't know if it's going to be a lot of new content, but I guess I can work and I can try to find something. And do you guys have a Delta credit card? Do you have a hotel credit card? Can we talk about credit cards? Can we talk about credit cards? How many credit cards do you guys have? I want to know. Put in the comment section, how many credit cards do you have? All right. Mm. How many credit cards do you guys have? Do anybody know anything about credit cards? Mm-hmm. Mm-mm-mm. I'm waiting for the numbers. So, do you have a hotel credit card? Do you have a Delta? I mean, like a fly credit card? Okay, three. Uh, one, two. That's it. Y'all don't got a lot of credit cards. Mm. Y'all don't have a lot of credit cards? None with money on them. You mean credit? I have none, Gigi. Damn, why y'all don't have no credit cards? Okay, four. Got it. Mm-hmm. Too much, five. Nicole, five is not a lot of credit cards. Five is not a lot. Got it. Mm-hmm. So, do any of you guys have like a Delta credit card or a hotel credit card? I guess I got to do my research. I do have aunties. Nah, I got a Spirit one though. How do you like your Spirit credit card, Winter Crinter? What is your credit limit on your Spirit? I know that might be personal. If it's too personal, don't answer it. Right? But why do people need multiple? That's a lot. Well, you want multiple because you want to build your credit and also you want increase. I know for me, I like to have an increase. I like to, for the companies to increase my credit limit. So for me, if I want to do a big purchase, right? Let's say I want to do a— purchase, okay? Now, if I have a credit card, should I purchase that $10,000 on that one credit card? What do you guys think? Or should I get multiple credit cards and just split it all down? You know? I like to get multiple credit cards, and if I have a big purchase, I will put like 20% on one card, 20% on the other card, 20% on the other card, and so forth, so that it won't just go over, my limit, so it won't raise a red flag and all that. Uh, maybe I'm tripping, but that's just how I would prefer to do things versus I get a credit card and I have something I want to purchase and I go to the max. I don't want to max it out. It just send it to lenders, that I'm maxing shit out. They don't like when you max stuff out. Your points go down faster. So yeah. Another thing is when you have credit cards, every credit card is different. Like if I have one credit card, I would get points and I get money back if I use like grocery stores or gas stations. Certain credit cards have partnerships with different stores that I like to go to, and I get a lot of money back and I get points back. So that is a good reason to have credit cards. Like if you go to a store or you're always flying, you want to look into credit cards that can give you your money back, that you can get points from or you can get some type of benefit from. So, that's a good reason as well. And you don't, you want to work up your credit. So, versus spending my money, I don't like spending my money. I never spend my money. I always spend credit and then I pay off my credit. And it's just a way to build your credit up to make it more solid because, when they look at your credit stuff, they look at your history. How long have you had your credit card? You still want to keep it active, but you don't want it to be over 10 or 30%. That's what they say, but I try to keep it low as much possible. I make like 2 payments a month on my credit cards or whatever. So I won't never miss or I never go up. And when I have a credit card, I never just charge like something big on my credit card because if I do, it would send a signal. Okay. If I have a $5,000 credit card and if it's something that costs $2,500, I would not purchase that on my $5,000 credit card. What I would do, I would just probably put maybe 1,000 or 500 on that credit card. I take out some other credit cards and I just split it up, just so it won't send a red flag or something like that. And usually it does. It doesn't. If you're not always looking at your credit score, it doesn't matter. But I check mine often. So I know like if I spend over 50% on a credit card, then my points go down. But if I keep all my credit cards below a certain percentage, my credit number continues to climb up. Okay. So I'm always looking for different ways. It's so much out here on social media and there's so much out here in the world. And a lot of times I do myself a disservice with the people that I set up around my life. Some people are just not innovative. They don't want to learn. They don't want to go outside their box. I love them. I will always love them. I'm going to be, but I do have a hunger for being around people that can pour into my life. I do have a hunger for being around people that are an asset. However, I just have to do a lot of research and I have to find out better ways for me. Just like, me doing my uploads that I'm doing now. Like a couple of months ago, I had this thought in my head and I came to a guy and I was like, I really want to do X, Y, and Z. And he was like, that's just not possible. It's not out here. You just be thinking about stuff that just out the loop. You don't come on. And I'm like, can you just look? He said he looked, but he didn't look. And that's when I realized that I cannot depend on anybody to do research for me because they're not going to do it as passionate and as hard that I'm going to do it. Because when I look for it, I'm going to find the answer. So I be so proud of myself when I discover things, and I'm like, wow, I'm so happy that I did not listen to that person that said it's not out there or they don't make it or it's not possible. That I'm happy that I'm hard headed, okay? To a certain degree, I am. So yeah, I know I'm just talking and rambling. Okay, so what are y'all talking about? Then you got a big bill in which you owe out of nowhere. I'm looking in the comments. Say secure credit cards only allow you to spend what you loan onto the card, but it still reports. Mm. Okay, Macy's a good credit card to start with. Oh, you guys looking at a good credit card to start with? Okay. If you're deciding on, well, I want you guys to be careful when you guys are doing your inquiries. Inquiries is when you give applications because you're trying to apply for credit cards. So this is something that I'm looking out for recently because I wanted to apply for the Chase credit card. Like that's like one of the top credit cards. I believe it's called the Sapphire. They have so many great things about it, but they do have a rule. I believe it's the 524 rule. If you have more than 5 applications within 2 years, you're automatically going to get denied. So if you have inquired, put in an application for 5 or more credit cards. It doesn't have to be with Chase. It could be with any credit card. If you got approve or disapprove, if you even tried 5 or more within 2 years that you're trying to do with Chase, you're automatically going to get denied, even if you have a great credit score and everything. So you want to be careful with the rules when you apply to different credit card companies. Some companies have the 290 rule, meaning that you cannot apply for more than 2 credit cards within 90 days, so you're automatically going to get disapproved. So you want to do your research. I know I like doing research on things. Anything that you're interested in, I will always go to YouTube. I will always search it. I will always go to Google. If it's a product that I'm interested in, I always read the reviews. I always go to YouTube. I want to see what people are saying about it. How effective is it? Who's talking about it? So, I just do research. Anything that I'm interested in, I'm going to do my research. So, yeah. And it helps. My credit is bad. Well, Devin, so I'm sure if your credit is bad, if you have debt, you want to pay that off, right? So I don't know where you are in your repairing your credit card. I don't know if you just have a lot of things that you owe, or you at a point where you're keeping up with your payments and you're not overspending, you're not spending a lot on your credit cards, and you're ready to move up the ladder. But it's so many different tricks that you can do to bump your credit up when you're ready to make that move, okay? Taco break. Don't have more than 2 in 2 years. Exactly, G. That's why I'm saying use Chime or Current. It doesn't run your credit. Okay. Well, those are applications that do soft pulls. As soon as I walk in before asking the white man, he would say, denied. Well, you apply for credit cards online. You just do it online. You always get denied. I feel you, Gigi. That's the main problem. Stop seeking loans. All right. Well, I'm gonna get on out of here. Um, I hope you guys enjoy my little rants or whatever. All right. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys soon. And I really enjoy this heart to heart talking with you guys. You guys are the best, and I appreciate it. And I thank everybody that sent me them tips. Okay. Where's my phone when I need it? I don't. Okay, here's my phone. Just looking at my phone. All right. Well, I love you guys, and I see you guys sooner than later. DJ, where you at?